I'm currently messing around with some new features to try and get some new things added to the stream to make it a more interactive experience for everyone.
Good evening, everyone on YouTube. Lupus Creepus here for a video you've all been waiting for. For those, again, who want the bath game, I'm not getting naked for you tonight. I'm very sorry. However, we will be going up against the infamous Midnight Man. That's right, tonight we are going to be doing the Midnight Game. And for those of you who don't know some of my crew, first off, Brittany, she's been in a number of my videos already. And we have a newcomer, Justin. He's going to be participating with us tonight in the Midnight Game, along with Brittany. So what do you guys think? You guys looking forward to this fun time of dodging a crazy ghost thing?
Challenge accepted.
I've got a little more construction to, to do the stream.
Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the Midnight Game, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown.
I will tell you that the alignment isn't perfect. It needs to be, shortened because the right side is too long, over the text for my name. And I did add the chat box onto the screen, but it's not showing up, so I'll have to figure out what's going on there too. But I'll do all that later. I say for now, I'm fine with this. It's not like we're really blocking anything, except maybe Brittany's head, which is replaced with my head, which is kind of creepy. But, oh well.
There's a lot here, so I'll kind of paraphrase it a bit. Supposedly, it's an old pagan ritual that was used to punish people who disobeyed the gods. So we're going to punish ourselves pagan style. So how this works is you need a candle. We have plenty for each of us. Piece of paper here, writing implements, matches, or a lighter. We have both. Salt, and my favorite part, a drop of our own blood. Yay! Woo! Alright, so there's some prep work to do before midnight hits. It's about 10 o'clock right now, so we're going to go ahead and get our prep out of the way and do a little bit of explanation on how this game's going to go. So the first step is we write our full name on a sheet of paper. That is first, middle, and last. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll divvy these out. Take your paper, first, middle, and last name. Hopefully nobody has any problems spelling any of their names.
I have 2 different spellings of my middle name. Sorry.
And we don't know which one is real.
By the way, I don't really say hi to my Twitch followers because I just say hi to everybody.
Put at least
Hello,
one drop of blood on the
especially
paper.
to Twitch because I noticed I've been getting a lot of followers on there.
Alright, so
Just check my event list.
this is the
so
part
thank you
that
to
I've
all of
honestly
you
been
new
dreading the whole
followers
time.
out there.
because I hate pain. That did nothing.
Yep.
Wow. I just stabbed myself for no reason. That's great. So, give us a second to... Oh, wait, no, I'm bleeding! I'm bleeding! There it is, right there.
What? I think I'm bleeding.
I am bleeding. I've never been this and it hurts. Ow! Stupid midnight game. It is the barest little prick, but it says only at 1 drop, so you gotta allow it to soak into the paper. You might never want to use this needle again. Keegan, we have also our friend Keegan, who's owns the house that we're gonna haunt. It's great. I love living here. And he's being our cameraman today. So are you bleeding as well?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just a show off. Do we get this on show the camera? So Justin has to show off and be like, "Look at me! I got the knife. I'm just gonna cut the shit out of myself." All right.
I don't know if I have enough blood.
I think just a little bit works because it says only a drop. You don't have a drop of blood?
It won't come out of my skin.
Apparently the same person on Twitch followed me like 1,000 times.
Ow, that's great. So I'm gonna kind of cover my name. I know everything. Oh, that's really great.
That's your middle name?
Yes.
11
My name is
times.
William. All right.
Aww.
There's my blood, right there. Okay, you can probably see everything on that. Who cares? There's my blood. Oh, yeah, freaking just drown it in blood. I know it's you. A little spot right there. We just need a drop, so. Mission success. Show off. All right. I hate both of you. So the next step, moving on from blood time. Turn off all the lights in the place you're doing this. We'll do that when we actually get to the moment. Then we're going to go to a wooden door. Our front door over here is wood, so we can use that no problem. And place the paper with your name on it in front of the door. Now, take out your candle, light it, and place it on top of the paper. Knock on the door. Now, knock on the door 22 times. The hour must be 12 o'clock a.m.
22
upon
times.
the final knock.
Must be 12
Then
o'clock a.m.
open the door,
on the final
blow
knock.
out the candle, and
open
close the door.
Blow out the candle,
You
then
just
close
allowed
the door.
the Midnight Man to enter your home. Last step is immediately relight your candle. Now from here on out, it becomes a really sadistic kind of game of hide and seek / keep your candle lit. The point is to last from 12 to 3:33 in the morning without being caught by the Midnight Man. The big thing is you want to keep your candle lit at all times. If your candle goes out, you have 10 seconds to relight it, or get an assault circle, which we actually do have an assault circle set up over here. I'll show you a little bit. If you fail to do so, let's find out what happens to you. So according to the list, this is my favorite part. Let's see. If you're unsuccessful in both relighting your candle or getting an assault circle, the Midnight Man will create a hallucination of your greatest fear and rip out your organs one by one. You will feel it, but you'll be unable to react. So, according to this, if we fail, it sounds like a really, really terrible way to die out. So, yeah, don't get caught. That's the biggest thing. Now, there are a couple additional rules to this, which I want to go over because they specifically stated, do not turn on any lights during the midnight game. Do not use a flashlight during the midnight game. I'm going to consider that cell phones too, so we don't get to play with our phones. Do not go to sleep during the midnight game. So I guess you can't make a salt circle around yourself and sleep in it. Do not attempt to use another person's blood on your name. Well, we got that proven.
It's there.
Barely. Next day, you can borrow. I mean, I would say you can borrow some of Justin's because he's got freaking giant splatter of it. Do not use a lighter as a substitute for the candle. It will not work. So the lighters are fine to use on the candles to light them, but you can't walk around with a lighter and keep it lit. And number one, definitely do not attempt to provoke the Midnight Man in any way. Justin is infamous for this.
Hi, I'm an asshole.
So, Justin's probably going to die because he's going to piss off the Midnight Man the first 15 minutes. Alright, so, to be honest...
That's the nicest thing you've ever said about me.
Well, give me 15 minutes?
Yes!
Yeah, it's probably more like 5. But I can imagine open door, closed door. Man, fuck the Midnight Man. I bet you'll die before we get past the door.
Yeah.
Alright.
Damn it!
Alright, so to be honest, except for the pricking yourself and the timing, we're pretty much all set over here. So we have a few minutes.
I don't mean to... Here, hold on a second. I just have to say something. So, for those of you who don't know, David disappeared quite a while ago, and then he returned for a very short time, and then he disappeared again. So he sort of became his content, He sort of became a ghost himself, and that he disappeared. So if anybody knows what happened to him, let me know. But at least, we can continue, honoring his videos and pay tribute to all the great content he made, because he was a rising star, and his content's still really, really good. And so hopefully he comes back one day. I really do. And if you see this, I wish you the best. And we all hope you come back soon.
Here and resume at the interesting stuff. So we're going to keep you guys posted. You're going to be here watching. If anything happens, you'll see it. So hopefully it's nothing gory, because I don't know if I can post that on YouTube. Alright, well, we have backup plans.
I can't remember that's a mistake in the salt circle. You just sit there cradling the salt, rocking back and forth.
Watching us all get torn apart.
Maybe laughing.
Probably. Alright, we'll catch you guys at midnight. Alright, everyone, we are about 5 minutes away from midnight. As you can see, we have all this stuff set up over here. Our 3 candles and our paper with our blood on it. The wooden door is here. We're ready to go. Justin, could you flip the last light? Alright, now it's a little spooky. You might be able to just barely make us out. But once we hit 12 o'clock, I knock 22 times on this door. We're going to blow out the candle. The 20 times the door, open the door, blow out the candles, close the door, relight, and the game starts. You ready, Brittany?
Sure.
Ready, Justin? Ready to go. And just in case, we have a salt circle set up and ready to go. We have about 4 minutes left. And we'll just have a few intense moments of waiting. And hopefully I don't screw this up and waste an entire night. Because that would suck. Midnight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. losing Brittany.
She's gonna die.
Whew.
Yes! Teamwork!
I died already.
Due to the lighting,
Midnight Game has officially
sometimes the camera goes out of focus. We apologize for that, and I'll try to cut through it unless something interesting is happening.
begun. We almost had our first casualty because Brittany almost got hit by the Midnight Man and almost got her face burnt off by our lighters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we are in it. We got 3 hours and 33 minutes to go on this. So, let's go ahead and make ourselves comfortable.
Yay!
Alright, viewers, so this is going to be kind of our setup here. We're probably just going to see what's happening for a little bit. Probably not going to get all 3 hours and 33 minutes of this, but I'll at least show you the highlights. We'll try to keep you entertained throughout all this. But then, you know what, let's get some stuff going on. So, Brittany, what is your take? What do you think? Do you feel anything? Do you think this is going to... think anything's gonna happen? What do you got?
It's just dark.
You got nothing.
Nothing.
Justin,
I hate you.
how are you feeling? You got any ideas? You feel anything? You think it's gonna work? You think that we're being stalked by the Midnight Man now?
Yeah.
As for me, I don't feel anything. I guess it's still early. As far as I know, we did everything correctly.
Here's no hoping.
Yeah, I mean, it was 12 o'clock, we did it within a minute. Open the door, blew the candle, close the door, saved Brittany's life.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
And we have our assault circle just in case, so... yeah. So are you getting ready to, like, dump hot wax on yourself?
No.
It's burning out his
It's burning out my flame.
The wax is?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. How do we deal with that?
You have to get rid of some of the wax.
Oh my god! You got a new problem. Alright, I guess we can dump it out. We can probably dump it out in, like, the trash can or something.
We're gonna pour hot wax.
Where do you want to pour the wax in?
You get a paper towel catch fire.
Oh, there we go. We're right. Alright, yours is most in danger right now, it seems, so you go
Mine's
first.
fine.
Oh, you're losing it.
I got it. Shut up. This game's only gonna get harder.
Oh, crap. I'm losing it. Oh, alright, I'm good.
I'm actually fine.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll keep this by in case, I guess, our wax gets flat.
This game's gonna be the thing that kills me.
Got randomly cold.
You're really cold.
What?
That's supposed to be a sign.
I know.
Candles are pretty steady, right? Yeah. You see anything on your end, Keegan? Any shadows or anything like that?
Brittany's flame got really bright on camera. Like brighter than both of yours.
Well, okay. That's the opposite of what the Midnight Man is probably going to be doing.
It's great.
What are you talking about? He's gonna make it burn brighter so it burns out faster.
Yeah,
great.
and seriously, it's cooler, like right here.
This right there?
Yeah.
This right there where you are?
Yeah. It's great. Okay, you're moving, now it's colder.
You moved it now, it's cold?
Yeah. Like great. Like, I'm serious.
I don't really feel cold.
I feel cold like right here.
I don't want to, like...
Oh shit!
What? Oh, your candle's out? What happened?
I don't know.
She's gonna be able to die!
I smelled wax
wax on it? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just warm.
Wait, so hold on. we gotta figure this out right now. So your candle just went out.
Yeah.
Like, did it just pop out? Did it?
I don't know if I moved it and it went out or not.
Keaton, did you ever see how it went out?
Oh, I looked up and it was out.
Yeah. So Brittany, I mean, you're supposed to be sensitive to this stuff. Do you feel anything? I mean,
I feel cold.
is it just plain cold, like just a general cold, or like cold to certain spots?
Like, in my bones cold.
I mean, like how do you mean?
Like, it's not like how I'm normally cold. It's like inside me kind of cold.
That's kind of creepy.
Not going to die.
I'm going to sit next to you.
Then why are you still here?
Too lazy.
While I was before doing this, I was looking up some other people's experiences with this game, and there were a few ones. Of course, the ones that I saw were like, "Oh my God, stuff happened." So, one girl was doing it, and she was, she actually saw supposedly this figure a couple times when she was, her candle went out and she saw some kind of figure. I think near the end of her time, her lighter ran out of fluid and she couldn't relight the candle, so she made a salt circle around herself and made this comment like, "Oh, Midnight Man, you win, you scared the shit out of me." When she did the salt circle and apparently heard this thing say back, "Thank you," and her name. Other ones include, like, I think there was one where two boys were doing it and they were seeing some weird things. Heard some whispering, saw a figure. They ended up getting in the salt circle as well. And with them, they heard whispering and weird things while in the salt circle. But of course they were in the salt circle, so it didn't really matter. The last one, and I think this one's a little more accurate, was a guy was pretty much documenting his stuff as he was doing it. Like, he did it, like the prep, getting the stuff right beforehand, and then play the game. But he posted after what happened with the game. With him, he reported really nothing unusual. He was staying. He had stayed up for like a day or so he was pretty much exhausted and started. He claimed he was hallucinating, but he did hallucinate seeing a person, shadowy person. But at the end of it, he pretty much called it about like 2:30, turned on the lights and everything, and then no problem from there. By the way, so I don't want to startle anything or any of that, but I kind of feel a little cold right here. Like right about here. Yeah, I feel it. No, the bed's there though.
It's off.
Well, it's so
You hear it going.
would it still send out air, like cold air?
It's been off long enough.
Or would it just still, like, wouldn't air kind of get directed toward that?
No.
You're too far on the couch.
Oh, well, shit. It could just maybe just be getting cold in the house. I'm trying moving.
You're gonna be cold outside though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I just want to see, like, experiment. Maybe I can try the other side of the couch. Anybody else feeling anything, like, except Brittany? It feels like the cold that she, like the unending cold that she could never get herself warm from.
That's what it feels like.
Doesn't just like, I'm fine. Run around with, like, short sleeve shirt thing, and like the whole, like, walking, and hearing the footsteps reminds me of this one story. I think it's Creepypasta. But it was basically the same thing. This guy's walking with, and he swears that he's hearing something matching his footsteps. So what he ends up doing is he ends up faking it out. Where he's walking, he's like, okay, I'm gonna walk, and I'm gonna put my foot here, right above, and if I hear something go down, I know. So he walks, he Raises that last foot, puts it down, lets it hover above the ground, hears another step. And at that point, he's like, fuck, no. Bolts. And I think this thing also knew, it's like, hey, oh shit, my cover's been blown, and just chased after him. Oh shit. Oh no!
Yes, so again, the objective of the game is to keep your candle lit at all times, and then if your candle goes out, then you have to step into the salt circle.
Oh, that was blown out. Ladies and gentlemen, Lupus Creepus goes himself. I was in the salt circle.
Alright, I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you guys. I'm actually a little cold.
Supernatural cock block. This guy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's one reason why I think, really, to be honest, I think this might, I need to get rid of some of my wax again. Go back up. There's real air goes going back up. So, like, you know, it could just be my imagination. I'm also a very just cold, you know, I get cold easily, but I don't just kind of last few months, I've just been kind of feeling a little cold. Weirdest thing, and I'm just gonna throw those out there. Again, probably my imagination gets the setting, but I can swear, like right here, it's been feeling like there's been some kind of like cold breath or something just kind of blowing a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, we got voices outside. If you hear the voices, the voice outside.
Why are they fighting?
When you said yeah, what do you mean yeah?
It's kind of what it feels like sometimes.
With cold breath here?
Like here. But I'm not sure if it's from the window or not.
You know, it could be from the window.
Yeah.
Could very well be from the window. Is the window open or is it closed right now?
It's closed.
Okay. Well, still, it's a
very
window.
good window.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good window, though. I don't tend to do too much.
I think right now we're a little more interested in what's going on outside. Keegan, fill us in. Let us know what's happening.
Argument between brother and sister.
While they're walking?
Huh?
While they're walking?
It's neighbors across the street.
Oh.
I know those neighbors, so I was just making sure.
Maybe Midnight Man's doing stuff.
I'm trying to get you closer to the window.
Why?
Keegan, the cameraman.
Do you bust through the window?
Yeah, it's usually outside.
Oh, get away from me. I just got a cold chill when you walked by.
Really?
Yeah.
Supernatural cock block.
I'm back starting to get a little uneasy then.
It shot all the way up my spine.
Alright, hold on. Still feel it? No? Okay. How you guys holding? You're fine, Justin, right?
Yeah, I'm sitting here, just not letting my candle go out.
I got colder.
What? You feel it again?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Oh, no, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
Alright, this is starting to get a little freaky.
Welcome when you pass by me.
Walk by. A little freaky. Ready?
Because he's not playing, he's gonna feel it but not die.
shiver.
Justin, why don't you go walk by?
So, you give him a shiver, I just give him cold.
Not a damn thing. Supernatural cock-blind powers activate.
Alright, now on my turn, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's all the heal.
Dude, what the fuck? That's creepy. Alright. Sit down, we're gonna have to freaking talk about this shit. Okay, so, to review, my... Okay, I'm still feeling it. Don't touch me. My cameraman is feeling cold every time I walk by and like a shiver. I'm actually feeling cold myself and I don't fucking like it. So, yeah, that's kind of freaky. Now we had Brittany and Justin both walk by him. And, yeah, that shiver. So... I'm sorry, no, right. Brittany and Justin both walk by, no shiver. I walk by and fucking shiver. You know what? We're gonna do an experiment again. Alright. Keegan, I'm gonna walk by. Keegan, actually, why don't you move over there?
I thought for a second there I was gonna blow my speakers out of my phone.
I wouldn't do that. Alright, so control right here.
Because I forgot the stream is 10 times louder when you guys hear it.
You're not close
It's
to the
way
camera.
quieter for me
What's that?
than
You're not
it
close to
is
the
for you guys.
It's following you.
Oh, great, I'm fucking darted it. That's awesome.
You took the longest for your light.
Yeah. Alright,
Happened again when you stood up.
Oh dear.
oh shit. How are you feeling now, Keegan?
When you stood up, I got another shiver.
Keegan, come over here. Walk in the circle, don't break it. How you feeling?
Perfectly fine. No gust or nothing.
Alright, we're gonna walk out.
Oh, we've got orb activity.
It's back.
Now there's 2 orbs. One of them's orange.
Fuck this time clock.
False alarm.
Dude, with a midnight man. Alright.
It's the candles.
That is honestly a little creepy. Or a lot of creepy.
5 times in a row.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm honestly feeling kind of cold. But this happened in the soul circle. Okay, you're like already on the edge, by the way.
That's fine.
You okay?
Really shaking.
Dude, the soul circle might freaking be alive.
I'm fine in the full circle left. I'm not leaving.
Well, don't be on the edge. We need to make sure that edge is fine.
I should take like my cell circle. My candle keeps me.
Shut it.
You know, it's not your guys'. You know, kind of.
You leave like the heater on.
Look at this.
Turn the heater on. Oh, well, you know, alright, the cold could have just been our imaginations. Alright, the cold could have been the imagination because of, you know, the heat not coming on, and it was 62 degrees in here. So, you know, we start feeling cold, we start taking that up. You know, once you get into a certain mindset, maybe, the shivers could happen. But that's still actually a little unnerving. God damn it, though. I'm just like, I don't know. Justin, you're perfectly fine, right?
Yeah, but the candle just hates me.
So you got nothing. You're not feeling anything. No shivers, no cold, no nothing. Brittany, you're feeling shit, though.
Yeah. The cold's moved from this way to this way now.
That's across from normal.
Yeah.
I only get chills when he walks by me.
Well, let's see if it happens again. No, go. Let's do it on camera. Come over here. Come over to me. Seems like you're fine right now. I'm gonna scoot this back so I can give us a little bit of a walkway. I don't know if I watch it. I was actually thinking we could, like wander around a little bit. Maybe like do like some isolation sessions with this shit. But now I'm just like, fuck that shit. Fuck it. You guys wanted the midnight game, and we're gonna play this midnight game safe.
Great, I still have to drive home.
Oh god, I have to do the drive home too.
Yeah, and it's stuck in our house.
I think it'd be like connected to people, I'm guessing.
I think it's gonna be connected to you.
Yeah, well, apparently, he likes me. Midnight Man, we're cool.
Don't antagonize.
Oh, no, I'm not antagonizing.
I'm an asshole. I think you're a bitch.
He's the one that said it. Oh my gosh!
Oh, he's out.
Get in the circle. Get in the circle, Justin. Get in the circle. Dude, it's been 10
1 hour and 10 minutes into the midnight game, Justin is out.
seconds. Dude, Dustin, picture staying in the circle. Oh, fuck. That was hell. That. So let me get this straight. You called the Midnight Manning name. Candle goes out. You can't relight it.
I don't like this game anymore.
You can have this.
I don't want that one.
It's so far now. Wow. So, alright.
Justin, why is your spot cold?
110.
Like, your spot should be warm where he was sitting, and it's cold.
It's 110. Just at 110, and we have an hour and 10 minutes. Justin's out. Justin is out of the games. A lot because he's in the circle. But Justin is out.
I'm gonna tempt fate later.
Oh god.
Please don't.
Then you said his spot was cold?
Yeah.
Where his candle went out.
Yeah. Like, I moved over to his seat where he was sitting, and it's cold. It's not warm like he was just sitting there.
And that was just a really funny coincidence that the moment he says that, candle's going in and can't relight it.
He lasted a while at least.
Yeah, an hour. An hour and 10 minutes. That's pretty good, so...
We were giving him 5 minutes.
Ah! So, I guess if on average, if we're going an hour and 10 minutes, then somebody should get taken out probably around 2:20. And then the last person should either win it or around 3:30-ish, 3:30-ish. It's gonna, we're all gonna end up at that circle. By the way, if our shit goes out, we're stuck in the circle.
Yeah.
Again, I just gave him a book and realized he doesn't have a candle to read it with. Actually, you know what I can do? I'll be nice. It says... Which color your blue? Or your pink? Pink.
He doesn't. Oh, wait. I think he does have a letter. He threw one at me, though.
Now, I don't know if this counts as breaking a rule, giving you another candle.
He's not playing.
I'm not
No,
leaving.
technically he's still playing.
Well, yeah.
But,
I'm not leaving the circle.
you know what? Fuck it. This Dustin will die, not us. It's just because someone broke the rule.
Justin broke the most important rule.
That's off.
See, now my whole arm up to here and my leg base is cold.
The moment Justin turned on the thing. Fuck! Oh, fuck, I'm cold over here too. Justin, put it out. Put it out.
Oh, Justin!
For God's sakes, Kevin, you better not shiver.
Try not to.
Damn, I was scared.
Justin, put on your goddamn candle!
Midnight Man's like, oh, you're turning on lights now. I don't like that very much.
Okay, fuck the candle. I'm good.
Did you feel anything when you turned off the candle? When you lit the candle?
When you walked away, I shivered, and then when you turned off the candle, I got warm again.
So on that note, let's form a theory.
Doesn't like Justin.
Let's form a theory on this one. Maybe breaking the rules doesn't have auto, because it doesn't say what happens when you break the rules.
No.
Breaking the rules may just be like a beacon, you know? Just like you break a rule, it's just like he can zero in on you. So,
Zero in.
yeah, so I'm guessing like, you know, a rule will be don't let your candle go out, you can let it go out, and he zeroes in on you for about 10 seconds, so I guess that could be it right there in theory. Is, you know, lighting the extra light, maybe you have like a few moments to kind of correct it before he comes and hits you.
Justin's the one that drew the aggro. So that's who's hanging out by Justin's spot.
Taunt.
It's waiting for him.
Justin.
You got another shiver?
Yeah, that one was worse than the first one.
Justin!
God, this is getting, honestly...
He's like, no, you're staring at me!
I'll be at the wall.
Are you still feeling it?
No. I just want to get that medicine. You want to know the worst part?
What?
I have to pee.
Go pee.
No.
Alright. Tell you what. Fuck. I have to go with you.
Nope. I'm good.
You sure?
Good.
I would go with you, but it'd just be awkward.
I mean, I can go in there with you and just not look.
I can hold it.
Because I have
I
the
also
candle.
do a shiver then.
Oh god! I don't know. The shivers be like... splatters everywhere.
I just cleaned the bathroom.
Oh my god. But Keegan, you can leave.
I can hold it for another hour and a half.
You can physically walk out of it. You're not playing, so you can leave this household. Just,
After what just happened, I'm good.
you don't want to risk it?
No.
What's going on?
There's weird noises going on over there. It's in the kitchen, not over another door.
What kind of weird noises?
Sounds like somebody's eating chips.
What?
There's no chips in the house.
Exactly.
I have rice cakes over there. You can have some.
What the fuck? This is getting fucking freaky!
I hate you, Justin!
God, you're not allowed to talk.
I need to give you a ball gag or something.
Alright, Keegan. We were at 3 people playing this game. We started feeling some cold spots. Our cameraman, Keegan, he's not playing the game, but apparently every time, specifically when I went near him, he got a cold shiver. And it happened repeatedly. We did a little bit of experimenting. Like when he was near me over here, he get a shiver. We go in the salt circle, he won't feel the shiver. We leave the salt circle, it comes back. The other big thing that happened is Justin's been having a little bit of candle issues, and straight up called the Midnight Manic name, and right when he called the Midnight Manic name, his candle goes out and he can't relight it. So that's why he's stuck in the salt circle right now. We're still kind of continuing to have a little bit of weird stuff happening. It seems to have at least gotten a little bit less right now. The theory we're going with is that the Midnight Man is going to strike about every hour or so. Or maybe just to set him off at that hour mark, or about an hour, 10 minutes. So, in theory, I'll say another one of us should probably be out of this game by about between 2 to 2:30. I'm going to probably guess around 2:20. Brittany, start with you. What is your opinion so far? How do you feel? What do you think's happening?
This is weird.
They might not have heard anything, but
might not
I know I need to be
necessarily
more
be the
conscientious
possibly
of
have invoked
how loud the audio is, both for your
spirit,
guys' sake and my sake, so
something.
I don't blow out
I
your guys'
have read while
ears and
researching
speakers
that
or mine in the process.
some people are like, no,
Just
there's
the
a
volume
Midnight
of the
Man,
video.
but by doing something like this, you can invite things in. Keegan looked up at that like, wait, what? Hey.
I believe we're getting some ghostly activity of our own. That or there's construction going on at 7:35 at night.
How's it going over there?
Yes,
You did not inform me of this.
But
else
it
can I
takes
do?
care of after 3:33.
Possibly.
Possibly.
So, y'all know how I never get cold.
Yeah. Yeah, because this whole time you were pretty much like, yeah, I'm fine, yeah.
Starting at one side, just traveling to the other, and
Yeah.
I have regular intervals.
I'm not feeling anything. I'm actually fine right now. I'm actually kind of warm.
I'm cold
I'm
on
counting
the
as
side.
about every 30 seconds.
I'm cold on the side here.
That's weird.
Just.
That's honestly weird because I'm pretty decent. I'm not feeling cold, I'm not shivering or anything. Thought I heard something up there. Not
Oh,
telling
I-
me.
And
Yeah.
I do have the easy thing that I'm being watched.
You know, I will admit, I had a feeling too, but I had it when I was sitting here alone when Keegan's heater went off. That is the whole, electromagnetic stuff that I couldn't quite understand, but supposedly it can actually make you feel like you're being watched and cost paranoid. Let's see if we're still being targeted or not.
I think I know what our next video is going to be.
Anything?
I think it'll be a good one if we can do it.
Well, maybe we're in the clear.
I'm just believing and saying inside the salt circle that it's not working.
Maybe it's showing respect. He's like, damn it, you will respect me.
If you can't give respect, why not here?
I think he'll take that. Because I don't. Oh shit.
Oh,
1 minute to spare. Fuck! Lupus is out.
I don't even know how that happened.
2 hours and 29 minutes into the midnight game, and Lupus is out.
Because I was watching his candle.
I'm gone.
With 1 minute to spare.
Oh fuck, it means an hour in here. Next to me. Yes.
That means it's up to Brittany.
Brittany, you gotta go fight for humanity.
Well, hello, viewers. I'm the only one left. Great.
Your theory held true.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, it's about every hour in 10 to 20 minutes, you're gonna get a hit.
That means hers will be hit right at the end, or it will not hit.
Yeah. I mean, Brittany's got a legit chance at doing this.
It's surviving.
Yeah.
Whereas you and I.
So, officially now, Lupus has lost the midnight game. That means that doesn't mean I'm gonna die, this means I guess I've lost. I don't think there's anything for winning. Basically, just like you win, you don't die, you lose and don't die, or you badly lose and you die. So they were thinking, hey, you lost the game, but at least you're not dead. So Brittany is the only one left in the game. Her and Keegan are the only two people that are actually mobile.
Fantastic. I'm cold everywhere.
Really?
That's because they gave her the fake birthday candle that keeps relighting itself.
You want the salt? Wow, that's kind of freaky. Did you see her candle? Because it like seriously flickered.
I thought.
Did you get a shiver near her?
Nope.
Hey.
No lights.
I can't just fucking Justin! Why every...
Keegan just got a shiver. He just got a severe, shiver the moment Justin hit the light. Oh my god, we're gonna die.
The hair on the back of my neck is standing up now, my whole body's shaking.
It's like getting around that time. Well, same question, what's your opinion, how you feeling, since, you're the sole survivor right now. Well, we're not dead, but, you're still one still in the game. What do you think, how do you feel after I got hit? Do you anything different between me being in the game and me being out of the game?
Well, instead of the cold being directed to where you're usually at, I'm just cold everywhere.
I feel like it's kind of starting to really encompass you now.
It keeps ebbing. I'll get really, really cold, and then I won't, and then it comes back. Right now, it's against my head. It's great.
Do you feel like you're being targeted?
I'm not sure if targeted or not. Yeah,
Well,
it's cold, right here, right now.
Well, what's your opinion about this whole game right now? What do you think, might be legit? Do you think, it's just...
I'm not quite sure if it's Midnight Man or something else. I don't know. I think it's something.
Alright, well, you got 4 minutes left. 3, 2, 1. Might as well go ahead and stand up. So, the last few minutes, how do you feel, Brittany?
So bad.
Well, the moment it hits, we'll flip the lights on, you can pee.
I'm ready.
The reward for winning is peeing.
Yes.
Peeing safely.
Yes. 2 Red Bulls, not good.
No.
But if your light goes out, you don't get a pee.
You only get it if you win the game. So, Justin, how do you feel that we're pretty much almost done here and that we survived?
My realistic answer? Yeah, this is pretty entertaining. I would first like to, thank you for letting me
this isn't a game. This is the Lupus Creepus YouTube channel for paranormal experiences.
Well, it's no problem.
Or so they
I've
try.
been on it so long.
And my answer to be an asshole to the 2 people outside the salt circle. It doesn't feel like the Midnight.
I was thinking about doing some scenes from the Batman movies, and also revisiting doing a clown movie marathon. And then I had another idea to watch the Saw series timeline videos. Let me know if any of those sound good. So to reiterate, Batman, the Scarecrow scenes, the Clown Movie Marathon, or the Jigsaw Puppet Master the Jigsaw timeline. Let me know. Son of a gun, man. All the expensive stuff gets destroyed.
It was challenging enough. You didn't have hard enough.
I just got really cool with you.
How you feeling, Keegan?
I'm perfectly fine.
Good.
Maybe he's just gotten lazy over the years.
But I think at this point, it's going to be like it's already done, basically. So I think he's checked out.
According to my watch, we have 15 seconds.
Clock says 3:34. That means that officially the midnight game has ended, which means lights can come back on. Ooh. All right, Brittany, go pee.
Oh God!
We are back.
God, the lights are.
All right, we're gonna let Brittany finally get her reward pee for winning, and then we'll give you a little bit of the epilogue there. So, all right, folks, midnight game done
Like a
and
reward pee.
completed. Now, unfortunately, Justin and I both lost. We ended up stuck in the salt circle at the end of it. Didn't die though, so I guess it's not a loss. I guess I consider that maybe like a draw. However, Brittany had successfully completed it. Her candle remained lit. You're the winner.
Woo!
You win, you don't die.
I mean, because I'm a pussy.
So let's analyze for a second. So let's start with Justin. So the midnight game. Thoughts?
Fun experience. Coincidences definitely lined up in a little bit. It got my nerves shaken a bit.
Yeah, especially the bitch line.
Yeah, Conan, doing this, no matter if you believe it or not, don't call the Midnight Man a bitch.
Very coincidental what happened.
Because others can end up in a salt circle in a fetal position.
Brittany, what about you? What are your thoughts?
I'm not sure what it is, but I believe there was something here. Can't guarantee that.
Do you believe that there's still something here? Or do you feel better now that
I
lights are on?
feel better now that the lights are on. Now I'm reminded of that story about lights.
Oh, God. Lupus's opinion, very interesting experience. Very fun experience if you do it with the right friends, which I just happened to do. So that really made 3.5 hours sitting in the dark with candles a much better experience than I thought it would be. As far as if this was paranormal or not, I will admit, we had some very interesting occurrences, between seeing things and confused sounds. But those, I feel, we kind of explain away with certain things. The interesting items I found were, the feelings of cold, the shivers that a couple of you guys were getting, specifically our cameraman Keegan, and just a few of the coincidences, like, Justin, calls him a name and then something happens, breaks a rule, something happens, somebody gets a shiver, it gets cold. That was a little weird. However, I'm not 100% convinced. I do feel like most of these can be explained, and really when it comes to this stuff, you gotta have the solid proof. If I have reasonable doubt that it didn't happen, then I'm gonna remain a skeptic. But I can say, definitely an interesting experience. Well, that's it tonight. It's 3:30 in the morning. All of us are tired and exhausted. At least my hand doesn't hurt from the pricking. At least you could say, YouTube, that now I bled for you. And on that note, Lupus, Creepus, and crew, we're out.
Bye.
Hey everyone again on YouTube. Lupus and Brittany here for a special bonus episode of Will It Kill... I think this one's more like, will it change us? Because tonight is, first off, my birthday. Happy birthday! Thank you very much. And it's also a full moon, and I consider that destiny, when your birthday and the full moon line up. So I think it's time for a werewolf transformation spell. That's right. Supposedly, after doing some detailed Hey everybody on YouTube, Lupus Creepus here, and I got a special bonus video of Will It Kill Me? Now, as you can tell, I seem to be out in the middle of the darkened woods by myself. So what can I possibly be trying to do here? Well, I think it's about time we hit one of the big creepypasta villains, Slender Man. Yes, I'm going to attempt to summon the Slender Man. Now, there's a few different things I found online, but the best one appears to be a really, short, easy way to do it. So, hey, apparently he's really easy to summon. And that is, go into the woods and carve a circle into a tree and put an X through it. Basically the operator symbol. Press your face gently against the tree and close your eyes. Chant, Slender Man, all the children try to run. And then, well, I won't do the chant right now in case he doesn't show up behind me here. But you do a chant, and then you turn around. That's actually also why I have my Sony Action Cam on, so you guys can see my point of view while I do this. So, you know what? Let's get right to it.
Yeah, he's really the only one that explored the creepypasta rituals.
Do the symbol here
them
real
to
quick.
see if they were fake or real. We'll go to the more extreme ones later.
It's kind of hard in this tree.
For all you thrill seekers out there.
I guess if I'm Slender Man, I wouldn't really care if it's really big. Sorry, tree. That seems good enough to me. Let's get my light down. Alright. Slender Man, all the children try to run. Slender Man, to him it's part of the fun. Slender Man, dressed in darkest suit and tie. Slender Man, you will surely die. Well, here's we don't have any Slender Man out here. Unless he's right behind you, me, Slender Man? No. Alright. Well, it looks like Slender Man does not want to play with Lupus, maybe because I'm not a kid. So I guess Lupus will live to die another day. Now, before I head out and get away from these creepy woods, I do want to say a few things. Season 3 is on the way. We have done one video so far. We do have our ghost hunting trip coming up next week, and I'm going to be taking some time at the beginning of August to edit that and hopefully get it out. I think it's going to be really cool, so I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Alright, well, yeah, it's definitely time to leave the creepy woods. So this is Lupus Creepus, and I'm out. Lupus Creepus and my wonderful crew here, and we are getting ready to do the Midnight Game once again. So, 3 of us are veterans of this now, survivors of the last Midnight Game session. We have 2 new people to the Midnight Game here. You remember Becca, and for the first time on camera, we also have Natasha.
Hello.
She's been a lot of behind-the-scenes work, all the the cool stuff that usually ends up behind everything, like Derpy and the Adventure Time stuff and all that.
I have much knick-knack.
She's usually the one that sets those up. But now she decided to join us. She's also Brittany's girlfriend. And of course, we have Brittany returning. She was our champion. We're going to try to knock her off her throne last time. And we have our resident asshole, Justin.
Yep.
Hey, Justin, I just want to ask you a question. I can't quite read it. Could you just maybe show our viewers the shirt you have on right now?
Reads, fuck calm, die in battle, and go to Valhalla.
Well, if Justin dies tonight, we know where he'll go.
Only if it's in battle.
I guess this kind of... Well,
I'll fight him.
yeah, you should fight the Midnight Man. Speaking about the Midnight Man, so we're going to go quick recap of the rules. Now, we actually have everything all set up. We got our candles on the side. We have already bled ourselves for this. So we pretty much tried to get all the prep done beforehand. Since we already did it last time on camera, we got everything set up here. But the quick rule setup, as I spill a little bit of my very precious energy drink on me, you can hold that. So, if you haven't heard the Midnight Game, again, it is a old pagan ritual used mainly as punishment for those who have broken the laws of the pagan religion in question. Now, basically, what it is at 12 midnight, you want to make sure all the lights in your house are off except for candles. Every person must have their own candle. Also must have a piece of paper with a drop of their blood on it and their full name. Now, what you want to do is you want to go to a wooden door. It's very specific, a wooden door. You put the paper and the candle on it. You knock 22 times at midnight. Open the door, close the door, blow out your candle, relight it. And that has invited an entity known as the Midnight Man into your house. And the game begins. The goal is to keep your candle lit until 3:33. If you do, congratulations, you win, you don't die. If you can't, well, that is why we have the salt circle set up. We tried to keep it a little clean, a little easy to clean with the little tarp thing, the plastic stuff down here. That also left some breaks in, so it's probably a good idea you don't have your candles blow out. But anyway, if your candle does go out, you can get yourself into a salt circle. If you're not able to get into a salt circle or relight your candle in 10 seconds, the Midnight Man will gut you to death, and while showing you your greatest fear. Yep, so, yeah, really a good idea to not let him catch you. So, that's it in a nutshell. So, let's hear from this side. So, you guys have already done it once.
Yep.
How do you feel about round 2?
Yeah, bring it on.
Okay.
And our newbies. So, how about you, Becca? Let's start with you. You've done some crazy things with me. What do you think about this one?
Great example, thank you, Justin.
Now, Tasha, your first time on camera, your first time, fully, in on the ritual. How do you feel?
I hope I get gutted on camera for all of you.
Great ratings. It'll be a lovely video. I'll have to put a trigger warning on it, though, for violence and gore.
And it's in the Tumblr.
Yeah. Now, I also want to state we're going to take this one to the next level. Last one, we spent pretty much most of the time here, in our little home base, kind of waiting for the Midnight Man to come to us. And not really a whole lot happened. And I know a lot of you guys want to see us up and wander around. Well, we did once again set up our little home base area with our salt circle, and probably where we're going to have the center stuff. But we are going to be wandering and moving this time. And on top of that, I asked you guys to give us some challenges to do while playing this game, and we wrote down a list of a bunch of the coolest and craziest ones, and we're going to be doing those while we play the Midnight Game. So I guess this could be kind of like Midnight Game hard mode.
I caught dibs on something with Midnight Man.
No, I'm gonna help.
No!
Let's make dessert all day.
No, you got to insult
There
the
is
last
actually
time.
one. Did you bring things to make dessert?
I had roast.
I guess, there you go. Alright, well, that is it. It is 11 o'clock. We have a little bit more preparation to do, but I think we're pretty much there. You guys ready?
Woo!
Bring it on!
Alright. So, We'll be back with you guys in another hour for us to start the ritual. So, Midnight Man, bring it on. Make that shit. Alright everybody, it is now currently 11:58. We are all prepped. We got our papers with our names and blood on them. We got our candles, they are currently lit. We got our lighters to make sure that we don't die. And, ooh, it's now 11:59. In just a minute, it'll hit. We'll have 59 seconds to all do 22 knocks. Remember, on my week. I'll try to call it stuff. Then open the door, blow out a candle, close door, relight candle, then we're good. Oh, let's do it. Ready? And... Open. Blow the relight.
I didn't die this time. Almost.
Still 12. Everybody, we're officially in the midnight game. Alright, keep your candle close and ready. Let's get out of this spot and assume our positions.
I'll do the blast.
Alright, so, how's everyone feeling? We're in the midnight game. Bring it!
I feel like I should have had coffee. I had an energy drink. I had no caffeine today at all.
Why do you explain yourself real?
It's so
Fuck my life. It's gonna probably go out.
like last time.
Oh, great. I'm gonna spend the whole night in the fucking salt circle again.
Like rainbow.
Oh, shut up!
And
What's the whole night in the salt circle? Yours is really strong.
it worked earlier when you did it and blew it back.
It's all green at the bottom.
Let's kind of go on the line here. Becca, how are you feeling right now?
Not drunk enough.
Good answer.
Tasha, how are you feeling?
It's been a while since I've done any random in the dark stuff. The last time actually was here playing tag. We played hide and seek. That was really fun.
That was really fun.
I was scared the shit out of some people.
Yeah, you become much more aware of sounds when you lose your sight.
Yeah. As a little side note, what we did was a bunch of us got together and played hide and seek here in the dark. And the seeker also had to wear sunglasses, so like you couldn't like see shit.
Sort of think of How I Met Your Mother glasses, except nothing.
And what was even crazy is a friend of mine hid in the closet, and the seeker went after him there. So what he did was he grabbed an umbrella with the hook, grabbed his ankle with the hook, and then he almost crapped himself. He was that terrified.
Fun times.
So Brittany, how you feeling?
I'm on my like sixth wind.
Oh, you worked today, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we got
Like
two
you
good.
guys are blue.
Felt like midnight degree.
Maybe it's like a mood candle. Or maybe that light will indicate like if the midnight man's near.
This is actually the only time it hasn't gone full rainbow, so it's a little concerning.
But
I don't
all this one.
And it's trying.
It's trying. The light's getting bigger over time. You need to warm up or something or what?
No, it usually goes right away because the sensor is right near the wick.
Justin, how you doing?
I'm doing alright. I'm waiting to finish my food before I do anything stupid.
Okay.
That's one.
Good for you. You get super smart.
So yeah, let's do a challenge. So,
You're doing that for me. Why don't I do the grilled cheese?
alright, yeah, let's do some grilled cheese. I will be your film person.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Hold it for you. Nope. I got it.
I realize this is also going to be difficult for the cameraman.
You're also not supposed to put your candle down.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
I can't put my candle down?
You're not supposed to.
I don't know if he can get you or not with it, like that.
So I guess every couple seconds you're picking the camera back up?
Yeah, you have 10 seconds.
I think the paranoia behind
So
buying
conveniently,
things
your
that
parents left a frying
aren't from
pan.
the dollar store is that when you buy them,
Use that.
you have the illusion that they're going to break because you're so used to
That's kind of
everything
interesting.
breaking on you
So,
because it's so
what?
cheap.
The battery's like really low on this thing. And it's been charging all day. Not all day. Well, actually, it has been charging, but the battery's so fucking low. Okay, well, yeah, continue doing your stuff.
Alright, I guess come get me because I'm gonna shine some light.
Oh, we got light. We got light.
Oh god, the air from the fridge.
Batteries, lights, and such electrical equipment when drained could be a sign of paranormal activity.
Where's that fridge?
If you stick a piece of toast in your toaster and you set it to 5 minutes, and that piece of toast pops out at 4 minutes and 59 seconds, then you have just experienced the paranormal. Especially when it flies all the way across the room and hits your best friend in the face. And then your friend grabs it and starts to butter the toast. He buttered the toast, buttered the toast, buttered the toast.
Spatula.
Wondering.
No. Stop crackling. I was talking my candle.
You just opened me.
Are you her candle?
So, one-handed grilled cheese because I can't put the stupid candle down, and the butter is hard as a rock because it's been in the fridge.
Have some hair.
Oh yeah, maybe I can just melt it in the pan.
What? Well, it's good because I had hair.
Oh wait, shit. This is fire.
Hair.
Fire. Oh, the situation keeps getting worse. I need somebody to open this cheese.
Oh, come help.
Please open this cheese. Oh wait, you can't put your candle down either.
I got this. Evidently need sharper teeth.
You got it?
Kind of. By the power of cheese. Oh. No, man does not like cheese.
Oh, whoa.
It is open.
You can get it the rest of the way, maybe.
You okay?
I can't even
candle no light.
cook this thing the rest of the way.
What?
In your scissors.
Oh, it's the other drawer.
Which drawer?
That drawer.
This one?
Yeah, that's the drawer.
Yes, okay. We're gonna need to put these in a plastic bag afterwards or something. Oh, these scissors suck. God. Okay, cheese is opened. Oh, why are you doing this? You're so tiny. Such a teeny, tiny friend.
You guys wanted the challenge move? Well, here it is.
The challenge comes from one-handed grilled cheese making.
You can set it down. You just have to pick it up within 10 seconds, I think. What? Oh, Justin? Who's out? Tasha's back in. Oh, wow.
Woo! Hi! Woo!
Woo.
Early on. And you're not even doing the challenge.
Alright.
I'm on guard now. Because my weight is
Becca, that's not the
going into
stovetop, that's the sink.
I've used this candle before.
Shush your face. So I just gotta go on faith with this grilled cheese.
Still on.
It's gonna be great.
Uh-huh.
Best grilled cheese of all time.
Spoiler alert, yes, she did end up possessed by the grilled cheese sandwich.
I get to be very bored.
You get to sit there.
Well, we found your isolation.
Okay,
So sad.
Tasha, it's been. What happened?
When I dropped the sandwich.
Oh. This is gonna turn into like Blair Witch Project style. By the way, what's the time? Does anybody have the time?
12:16.
12:16. You've lasted 16 minutes.
It's because I didn't use the same candles everyone else. I had a magic rainbow candle.
That didn't ring. So, how do you feel? Do you feel like your life is in danger?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
All right.
Are there rules against speeding outside of the salt circle?
Yeah, you'll die.
Yeah, assuming like once you leave the salt circle, you will be killed.
You don't have to go pee.
So, challenge completed. I made a sandwich. Some people requested us to make a sandwich, and some people requested cooking, so we combined them into a grilled cheese sandwich. And it's very burnt because I could not see in the dark when it was burning.
It smells burnt.
Challenge completed.
No, the real challenge would be Lupus Creepus eating it.
Oh fuck my life! I hate cheese. No, get away.
I'll eat it. I'll eat it. I'm hungry.
All right.
I'll eat this burnt ass grilled cheese with myself.
Oh shit.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm back, guys. I'm back. Whew, Lupus almost died too. Again. Oh no! Don't you fucking dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
That's what happened with me.
Don't you dare! Oh god, I'm terrified. Someone else gets to be cameraman now.
I can't record myself eating the sandwich. Well, maybe I can. I'll sit here, romantic candlelit dinner with myself, and my very. Oh, it could be worse.
By yourself,
It could
there's
be
like
worse.
7 other people behind you.
It's not as burnt as it could be. These are some bits here. Not that bad.
I figure on the plastic, we can pour it out the plastic. It's not gonna do anything.
It's bad. It's really bad. For anyone curious, I'm actually a rather good cook, just not in
Justin is
candlelight
the
or
paranormal joker.
non-softened butter.
So, how's everybody feel?
So on part 3, we all make Bloody Marys.
What the fuck? Look at your candle!
My candle refuses to be lit properly like a candle.
I don't know if anybody you can see Brittany's candle. She's got a gigantic burn spot on the side.
Yeah, that's because she's holding it sideways because the wax was building up. I'm having issues. But it actually seems to have a lot of melted wax.
I think that the Midnight Man must like grilled cheeses because I'm not even hearing crackling from my candle anymore as I'm sitting here eating this.
Right now he's pissed off at Tosh.
Like, there's literally, like, the candle wax is dripping onto her foot, so.
I think I'm just having a romantic candlelit dinner with him. I'm seducing him. I'm seducing the Midnight Man with grilled cheese and candlelit dinner.
I know, as
Yeah, that's her dream.
you can see, everybody, you know what? Let me see if I can actually get blank pictures here, because I know that you might think that we're fucking around. There's mine. Try to cover up part of my full name here. But I do want you guys to see. Oh, you probably can't see with the lighting, but there is blood on this. It's right down there.
We'll take a picture and put it on the Facebook.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's actually a pretty good idea. We'll kind of blur out our names too, so you know we don't get any crazy things going on. By the way, I forgot who suggested it, but I want to send a big thank you out to the person who commented to use the diabetic rectal lancers.
Diabetic testing needles.
Yeah, the diabetic testing needles. Those guys for our blood sample on this, because that was seriously a good idea. Really easy to do the pricking.
Did you guys hear that? It was a ghost.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, It's much further down, and she's been trying to pour it out because it's just drowning.
So, wow, that's kind of crazy. We already have 2 eliminations.
I'd like to say I am going to get out of the circle later.
Yeah, you don't want to say that for later. But, you know what? Let's continue with maybe another challenge. We gotta get a big grilled cheese going, especially since we're dropping like flies here,
I
apparently.
finished eating it. In case anyone cared, it was delicious, even though it was burnt. the middle wasn't burnt. That was good.
Alright, you know what? I think I know what I'm going to do, YouTube. Especially since I'm not terrified for Thanks to Wolf Among Us. I think it's time to see if Bloody Mary wants to play.
Yes.
Alright.
I like the telltale. That was brilliant.
Oh god, you can't really see me. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, you know, I actually heard you gotta run the water. Alright. Bring it on. Bloody Mary!
On the water.
Bloody Mary! Bloody Mary! Come on, bitch. Come on. I'll start a version, you gotta spin around. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Alright. How about Candyman, Candyman, Candyman? You know, you got really bad view of this right here because of the light from the camera. You know, I've actually just overheard Becca mention something.
You guys already know how I feel about the spirits. I believe in spirits. I just don't put them on camera because, you know, I would imagine if I was a spirit, I wouldn't want to be put on camera so I could, you know, be an accessory to somebody's fame on YouTube. But I know that to them it's just for fun, but to me, you know, I see it from a different perspective. I'm not saying like I have anything against what they're doing. I'm just saying like my perspective is a little different.
Get your hand wet, splash it on the mirror, and then try it. Oof, I want to hold my candle. Alright. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Alright, now I know one version was also had to say 13 times. I'm at, I believe, 9 now. Let's hit 13. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Nothing. Nothing at all. Let's see if I can get in there. Well, YouTube, I think that proves it.
Well, because if I was Bloody Mary, I would be the one who's scared in this situation. I would be like, who's this guy with this camera? And what is he doing? You know? What's YouTube? What's Twitch? I would be scared if I was on the other side of that mirror in the spirit world. But that's just, you know, again, that's just me. You know, that's me, you know, putting myself in the position of the spirit being recorded on camera for everybody's like entertainment. Everybody likes the clown. Yeah, everybody likes to be entertained by the clown man, you know. So
I don't think
the jester's been around since the beginning of time, so, and he's still here.
Bloody Mary's coming out tonight. Another challenge completed. Alright, so we got 2 challenges down, and the people who didn't do anything got taken out.
He hasn't done anything.
Give me the peppers. Excuse me for a moment, YouTube. Bring out the secret weapons. In this bag,
point, that habanero pepper really didn't phase me. My tolerance has gone down dramatically with that.
This one would be the least hot.
That's because you're from Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Do you need a countdown?
No.
I mean, I stand for truth and justice, guys. You know that, like, especially when it comes to the spiritual world. So, I mean, but again, like, I take myself very seriously, as you can see. So,
I just need a trash bag for when I put this.
Would you like a not hot pepper?
No.
No, thank you. I don't.
It's pretty much none of
Oh,
these
he
are
just ate it. He just ate it. That was the habanero?
habanero. Yeah. That was the hottest one in this bag. This was going to be the second hottest. I forgot what all I used to know the name for all of these.
Yeah, somebody suggested we do ghost peppers, but I couldn't get a hold of any, so I just went to the store and got, like, the hottest ones. That's a wax, like a wax pepper.
Yeah, these ones are actually the ones that usually get pickled and put in jars. They're the
Okay.
pepperoncinis.
Gotcha.
I've never seen one not pickled, but I don't really look for pepper much.
How you holding up, Dustin?
Oh! It's not hot pepper.
Oh.
I think Brittany would still die.
I'm getting seasoned.
How's your mouth?
Oh, good.
You could cook it on your plane.
What's up? Did you put it in the bag?
Oh my god. Stop that. Blueberries.
he's possessed.
I was burning all the way down now. Oh.
I'm gonna put it back in here. It's a bit bigger. Trash bag. I want to keep these ones safe. Pepper identification is a good skill to know if you don't want to end up like Justin.
In general, the smaller the pepper, the more the heat.
Not always true though.
Yes, but it's a general rule that you can go by.
Yeah.
I think pepper's too hot.
Even bell peppers. What about Fresno chilies?
What?
Fresno chilies.
I don't even know what that is.
They're like the really huge green ones that are kind of flat when you cook them. They're usually made, used for chili ramos in Mexican food.
I eat things people hand make. I don't know what's in it.
Oh, okay. Here.
I don't even know what that is.
Just the tip. You can spit it out in the salt circle if you don't like it. We can find milk.
We do have milk. I didn't know it's good. We do have milk in the fridge.
We also butter.
Yeah. Bread? We have
Yeah,
lots of
there's
bread
bread
too.
too.
Face the camera.
Justin will get you a piece of bread too. Right, Justin?
Maybe.
Ooh, that crunch. Spread it around that tongue. There we go. Now, if you don't know YouTube, Brittany can't even handle video.
Bread. What? Shoved it into her mouth. Let it sit there for a minute. Let it soak.
Oh, it looks like my candle's going out.
She looks like she's going to vomit.
Alright.
Don't vomit in the circle.
At least it's a tart.
Would you like me to get you milk and brave death?
You want some milk?
Nobody can understand.
Goodbye, Brittany.
Brittany has gone into the bathroom to throw up.
No.
Alone outside the salt circle. She hasn't delivered a candle. We don't know if that puts you back in the game or if it could kill you. We have no idea. How about this? I think it's time to do one of our more popular requests of pissing off the Midnight Man. Spirits live. And we're going to be redoing one I did a while ago. I can't remember what season it was, but we're going back to the bath game. Now, you might remember the bath game from one of the previous seasons as I tried it out at my friend Trung's house. This time I have a bathtub in my own home, and we're going to give it a shot here. And you creeplings might be wondering, Lupus, why are you doing this game again? I mean, nothing happened the last time, so why go back to it? Well, it's all because of a creepling named Luke, who sent me his story about the bath game, which last year I narrated on the channel. I believe it was called, My Bath Game. And if you haven't listened to that narration, check it out. It's his own, supposedly true, experience about performing the bath game and the aftermath of it. Now, particularly, one thing that he mentioned was that he took a series of videotapes of himself while doing this game. And I had a chance to speak with It was raining earlier, so I guess it's not really storming, but it's still a creepy night. In the middle of the woods, so...
Alright, we're gonna start jumping around a little bit now, guys. Some of these videos are really long.
It's gonna be fun. Also with me, I have Brittany and Justin. And tonight, we're gonna do a highly
I have with me Brittany and Justin, and this is Todd. He's off to the left. You can't see him.
requested ritual, the Raven Man. And I'm just gonna jump right to it. So, the Raven Man is a being that supposedly knows the answer to absolutely everything. You ask him a question, he knows the answer. And we're gonna see if we can ask him a few questions. To do so, you need a few things. First, you need a circle of rocks that we have created here, and in usual Lupus Creepus fashion, it's not actually a full-blown circle, but it's enclosed, and it works, and Brittany's right, no gaps. From there, you also need at least 3 people, hence 3 of us, Lupus, Brittany, and Justin. One of them has to be female. Brittany. The reason why we need our female is because you are going to be the offering.
Yay!
And I shall be the incanter for this. I'm the one who is going to be summoning the Raven Man. Justin, I can stand here and look pretty. Yes. You're also on distraction duty. We'll get more to that later. So what you have to do is...
Oh, we need our female. Justin, stand there and look pretty. Okay. Jeez.
We get the circle here. We got a candle in the center. I don't know if you can see it, but we got a candle in the center.
I think this makes the bath game look tame in comparison.
That is going to get lit. And then from there, the ritual has begun. Brittany and I are going to come forward. And much to her dismay, I get to poke her with the needle and make her bleed.
Forgot the thing.
I forgot the lancet. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. I'm also not allowed to actually touch her, which is good because after I poke her with it, she can't hit me back.
Oh, I'm gonna hit you.
Probably after this. So once that happens, I take a little piece of paper. I got some Post-its right here. We get a little bit of Brittany's blood on it, and we burn it in the candle. And then from there, you do some kind of incantation to summon the Raven Man. There's an example in the ritual itself, but in general, you just want to say something to kind of entice him to come and take Brittany away. So, once the outside world has quieted...
Well, apparently the Raven Man came and took Lupus. He came and he took Lupus away because we haven't seen a video from him in like 3 years. So apparently the Raven Man, took David.
I get to open my eyes. And meanwhile, this whole time you guys gotta keep your eyes closed. Remember that. Eyes closed. I open my eyes, blow out the candle, step back, and the Raven Man shall appear in it. And these two can hear him just fine. I will be able to hear him, see him, and talk to him. You guys on the outside?
This actually works out perfectly because I'm spiritually allied with the Raven, so...
If this worked, you'll see a weird mist here and hear a high-pitched whine whenever he talks. I can ask him up to about 3 questions, and supposedly I'll get the right answer for him. Yeah, supposedly I get the right answer for it. What do we want to ask him, by the way? So I was going to ask, will Lupus Creepus ever be successful? That's a good one.
Yeah, are there any other paranormal creatures out there?
Good one.
Winning lottery numbers for next week, that'd be great.
The winning lottery numbers for next week. I will also say that I'm going to probably be really shocked and freaked if this does work, so be really lucky if I memorize those questions because I might
You're
forget
supposed to
them.
write it down. That's why there's a pencil and a paper.
You can write this stuff down, but fuck that. Alright, so once we've asked our 3 questions, or if the Raven Man refuses to answer, well, we can't really let him take you away. So what we're supposed to do is all 3 of us shout, "Leave us, Raven Man!" And then Brittany has to run over and relight the candle.
I have to kamikaze it.
If she doesn't relight the candle, the 3 of us get spirited away to God knows where.
Maybe I'll just do that despite all of you.
Bet you love me.
Remember, you're the offering. He's the one that's gonna be like, "Hey, baby,
No!
they gave you to me."
Exactly, we're gonna be his homies.
I'll save all of you.
Yeah, at that point, if we did everything correctly, he should leave, and we'll be free. And we'll have a little bit of information in the future. If we have the lottery numbers, we'll be freaking rich.
That'll be okay.
Alright, did I miss anything?
No?
No?
We should probably
But
bring...
yes, you missed one thing. You missed one very important thing. One key factor in summoning the Raven Man. You guys know what it is?
What is that? What is it? Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Open up my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
circle after.
Yeah, it also mentions breaking the circle. You want to break the circle, it was a little confusing in the ritual. We're going to break it afterward, just to kind of like, undo the energy power of the circle thing and all magic stuff that I really don't understand, but pretend to.
Really?
A little bit.
Are you surprised? There we go.
Alright. And it says you can only do this once, so if this works, we are not repeating it because I don't want to die.
I'm not...
In a way, the joke is really on me because my phone automatically turns itself up to max volume every time I go back after that clip of Nicolas Cage. So really the bees are on me. Like, I'm the one being attacked by the bees, not Nicolas Cage.
doing it again.
She gets one. Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
Alright. Let's do this. Everybody take your positions.
Hopefully the candle light.
I tried it out. Relax your new hands, Brittany. Once this starts.
Remember, be quiet as well once we start singing. Yeah, that's good.
And let's do it. So sorry. I got you. Well done.
The sound of my voice is ever so soothing.
Really?
Did that work?
No!
Oh, you're freaking. I can't see anything. So, man. Alright, ready? 2.
Oh, we gotta fat beat going. Hold on. Alright, it's gone. Alright, we're gonna start jamming out.
At all.
Please stay tuned while we experience technical difficulties.
Any of those bleed?
Wait, yes.
Okay.
You hit me like 3 times.
Oh, someone's a serious like beat master. Beat master, man. Okay. Like seriously.
All-powerful Raven Man. We wish for you to come and grace us with your presence, and in exchange, we will offer you this virgin girl. She is one of my own friends. She's a very precious member of our crew, but I am giving her to you to do with as you please. All you have to do is just grace us with your supreme presence. Powerful Raven Man, we wish for you to come and grace us with your presence. We have so many questions for you. In exchange for coming, I offer you this virgin girl to do with as you please. Please come and let us look upon you. Oh,
I really wish you wouldn't use the words, you know, urgent and in the same sentence. I'm a little disturbed, guys. Obviously everything I do is perfectly normal, but like, you know, this is kind of bordering on what makes me comfortable and uncomfortable. So,
powerful Raven Man, we wish for you to come and grace us with your presence. In exchange, we will offer.
Seriously, if that guy's like jamming out to some beats, like, or I'm gonna invite him up here and we're just gonna hang out and be a part of the stream, blast some beats together, and drop a fat beat, man.
You, this virgin girl, to do with as you please. Please take this offering and come grace us with your presence. Oh, powerful Raven Man, we have many things to ask you and wish for your supreme wisdom to come grace us tonight. In exchange, I give you, again, this virgin girl. Keyword virgin. Let's go on there. Really, it's a good deal. Please come and answer our questions, and in exchange, she's yours. Oh, powerful Raven Man, please come to us tonight. In exchange for coming, I offer you this virgin girl. She is yours to do with as you please. All you have to do is appear before us tonight. Oh, powerful Raven Man, we wish for you to come and grace us.
If I was gonna date a girl other than my girlfriend, she would have to be in her 30s. 30s or higher, for sure. Because I likes me, the older women. So, and I mean, she's technically a year older than me, so technically I scored big there, right?
With your presence tonight. In exchange, you may have this virgin girl to do with as you please. All you must do is just come and see us tonight. Oh, great and powerful Raven Man, please, we just wish to look upon you and for you to perhaps impart some of your wisdom. In exchange, we give you this girl, virgin. And in exchange,
we heard the V word about 1 million times. Okay, we're gonna change the video. This is highly inappropriate for for my 18 plus audience, so I don't really approve of this for you guys. I don't really want to ruin your moral standings so with this video. So we're gonna go ahead and go to something else. Dry bones. Oh, come on, Lupus. Now you're really just pushing it. All right, devil face. Said, take me back.
I find myself locked inside a bathroom at night.
Well, it happens a lot. Alright, seriously, like he gets locked in the bathroom a lot. He's either in a bathtub or a bathroom. Something in regards to the bathtub. So.
Dark and stormy night. To bring you the
This is by far his coolest video yet, though.
season premiere of Will It Kill Me, Season 7. And
Yeah, it's season 7 and he's still alive, so obviously it didn't do anything to him.
we have a big one for you guys tonight. And it's one that you all have constantly requested for me and one I've wanted to do. The trouble was getting a location, but I finally got one. I found myself in a church here. And this specific one is a little interesting because it's a more 1800s kind of almost like Old West style church here. It's really nice and the perfect setting, especially on this night, to do the devil in. Yes.
1800s Old West style. You have two rifles crossing over each other to look like a cross. Yeah, it's 18 styles Western. They used to just take their guns and they would combine them together to make a cross to ward off demons. Yeah, okay. I didn't say that. Yeah, that's what's going on in the background of the video. If you can see, like, right behind him. It looks like it's coming out of his head. So, also he's wearing a Mewtwo shirt and a Mass Effect jacket. For those, fun fact, so.
Lupus Creepus is going to be facing off with the devil himself. And again, this is a really exciting one for me because it's a big one. It's one you guys have.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. I get to face off against the devil. Yeah, ooh, I'm thrilled. It's what I've always wanted.
Constantly been asking me for, and I just had trouble getting the location, but we got it now. We are in a church. We're about like an hour away from midnight, so I am ready. And I'm a little scared because, I mean, the devil isn't exactly a pushover supernatural entity. Now, to actually do the devil game requires a few things. The biggest one is the location. You need to be in a church at midnight, and most aren't really all that happy about you coming into their church at midnight to summon the devil, but still managed to get one of those. Second, you're going to need a few things to protect yourself from the devil. One, and I think this is really clever, is you need a salt circle. And as you guys know, we are really great at salt circles, but this time we thought of something clever. I have a hula hoop here. It's not just an ordinary hula hoop.
Okay, so forget the salt circle. If you've got a children's hula hoop, then you can protect yourself from the devil. Just, go to Walmart, buy a hula hoop, and then when you go to a church and do a demonic ritual like he's doing right now, not me, like he's doing, then you just grab a hula hoop and then you start spinning it around your waist and you'll ward off all the demons. Makes perfect sense.
We cut it open and filled it to the rim with salt. So
I don't think that's how that works.
we now have a portable salt circle we can throw down, step into, and you're safe from supernatural enemies. Feel free to use this if you guys have a ghost problem. But you'll need a salt circle. You'll also need 7 candles, preferably red or white, but more
Oh, I thought he had a Budweiser. It's a red candle.
preferably red. Lastly, you need, I suppose, the entranceway that the devil's going to come through and make his appearance. And that's a mirror here. Specifically one that's been wrapped in red string.
Also a good way for summoning Brittany's. Shout out to the crew for helping me do this in the storm.
Again, this is another protection to make sure that the devil doesn't murder you and take the woman. Because that is one of the bad endings for this. Now, you're probably wondering why you want to summon the devil. Well, according to this,
That's a really good question. Why would you want to summon the devil? Like, that's a great question. You know, let's continue, please. I would like to know.
devil game, he knows a lot of things and can answer a number of questions.
Well,
Using these supplies, you can summon him into the mirror and play a game of question and response. The devil will
oh yeah, because the devil's gonna be completely honest with you. Yeah, that's his. He's built on honesty and trust. Yeah, so you definitely want to summon him for your questions.
ask you a question. It could be anything ranging from what's your full name to what is the airspeed of an unladen swallow. If you happen to get it correct, you can ask the devil a question and he has to tell you the truth. If you get it incorrect, well, the devil is free to lie on whatever you want to ask him next. Now, there's a few other modifications to this, including you can attempt to do dares, which would probably end terribly for you, but that would grant you a free question, or you can even attempt a riddle with the devil. But he's probably heard most of them, and he's a pretty smart guy, so I'm assuming that's not going to go over too well either.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. I've talked to him several times before. We used to hang out on the playground. He used to be a hell of a monkey bars kind of guy, man.
But if you do happen to get some questions correct, you can get some honest answers from him, though they may not be what you want to hear. So,
Imagine that you ask the devil a question and he gives you a response you don't want to hear. Oh, my mind is blown, guys, by that logic. Seriously.
from here, there are some risks. The main thing is you have to keep an eye on the devil in the mirror, because if you don't, he can be released to the room, and then he's free to flay, maim, and do whatever he wants to you.
So basically, Lupus ended the world, is what he's saying when he did this challenge.
You also need to make sure to keep all your protections in check. The salt circle must remain intact, your 7 candles around must remain standing and lit, and the red string on the mirror must remain intact. If any of those fail, he's released, and again, it ends in you getting a very messy death. Another thing is he might trick you with the very simple question of what is your full name. You don't want to tell him that, because if you tell him what your full name is, you're essentially giving over your soul to him, and that's a one-way ticket to heaven. Lastly, you can only play this game for 66 minutes. If you go past that, you find your soul trapped in the mirror, while the devil gets a free ride in your body for the night, and that can end in some really messed up stuff done by him in your own flesh. Well, those are the risks, those are the reward. I am looking forward to this, though I admit I'm a little scared, but hey, I've faced down other things before, Slender Man, I challenged you up to kill him, none of them showed up. Maybe the devil himself will be too scared to face on Lupus. I hope maybe if I taunt him a bit, he'll come and make an appearance on the camera. But anyway, I'm gonna get myself set up here, get the salt circle laid down, get our candles lit, and once midnight comes around, we'll see if we can face off with the devil himself in the flesh or in the mirror. Totally not scared. Got this. We got this, guys. All right, creeplings. It's midnight. Time to get this thing underway. Unfortunately, we're going to have to break one of the rules on this. It does say no electronics, and I wouldn't really have a show if I didn't record it here, so hopefully maybe we can play on the devil's vanity, and maybe he'll like to make an appearance on YouTube here. At least, we'll have all the cameras set up, so if anything does happen, it'll hopefully get caught in here. Plus, I'm going to have my GoPro going so you guys can see exactly when I see my stare into that mirror. Now, I have the circle made. You can see here the salt circle is set up over the loop, and we have the mirror set. A couple more things to actually
your eyes, count to 10, open them, and he should be staring at you in the mirror. Well, no reason to delay. Midnight is upon us. Let's get this thing going.
Oh yeah, crack open another. Yeah, get another one, loser. Yeah, yeah. See, I can make fun of myself.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
See, the thing is like, hold on. When it comes to streaming, like a lot of people, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but a very small amount of people don't understand it. You know what we as live streamers do. You know, they don't realize that Generation Z does absolutely nothing, but then they don't realize that, you know, the millennials that started YouTube actually do contribute something to society. It's called comedy and entertainment, and you know, we exhaust our energy and our brain cells to do these kinds of videos. And sometimes, you know, after like 10 plus years of doing it, you know, you have to have a little more motivation, you know, and you have to spend money and you have to do all this other stuff to make these super elaborate streams, you know, to keep up with the times. And let's continue this video because you guys get the point. You're smart. In fact, you're probably the smartest people I've ever met. So, and you know, I don't know many people, so.
Alright, Creepings. Well, it doesn't look like he's showing up, but it does say no electronics, so I mean, I have some time.
I will say this one thing though, where I live now is the best people, without a doubt. It's not for me to say, you know, but I state that fact, you know, and stand by that. You know, when I read the news, I'm like, yeah.
Let's try turn off the cameras and see if anything happens.
I'm like, ooh, these are my people. I'm sorry I let Missouri corrupt me for so long. Ooh, I like it here. You know, these are good people. I just wish I had friends. That'd be nice. You guys know me. I'm a giant loser. I'll never have any friends. You guys will be my friends for the rest of my... I'll be 50 years old streaming, and you guys will be my only friends. Like, my girlfriend and you, like, watching right now, you, like, using your eyeballs and watching this, we'll be friends for life. We'll be bonded for life through these until YouTube shuts us down, of course. But, you know, that's irrelevant. Because that's for another day. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And then, you know, after that we'll worry about all the drama, you know.
From there. Wish me luck.
Oh, by the way, if you are from Missouri, I don't mean any offense by what I said. Maybe your experience has been different, but, you know, from the Six Flags video, the Six Flags Fright Fest video I watched today, it's, like, it kind of made me see things in a bigger point of view. So, I mean, needless to say, Basically, I'm just gonna stop right there because I'm gonna start saying insensitive things if I continue.
Alright, Creeplings, well, I just tried it without any of the electronics on. I turned all of them off. And still nothing from there. It still could be, the potential of the cameras or anything like that. Or maybe...
Yeah, it was definitely, the cameras were definitely the reason you weren't able to summon the devil. Yeah, I would definitely say that's a valid explanation as to why you weren't able to summon the son of Jesus, or the son of God, the fallen angel Lucifer. That's why you weren't able to summon him, because your camera malfunctioned. It's certainly not because he could care less about the video. I mean, I care about the video. I do. Like, I donated like $50 to this video. But let's just finish this experiment, this little experiment here.
This doesn't want to show up tonight. I don't know. But I can tell you it does give you a really weird feeling being alone in this room, with all the candles and the salt circle and everything.
Oh yeah, the feeling of being alone gives me the feeling of being alone too. I'm right there with you, man.
I just kept having this feeling that there's something behind me. And, I think that's just the situation you put yourself in, and you just, once you're in it, everything just, your senses start just going on alert. And I think that's where that feeling came from. And if I sound all shivery and jittery, it is also freezing out here with this storm going on. So, but yeah, the other thing too is, unfortunately, this came out.
No, my biggest fans are the people that hide in their little white panel vans and photograph me from a distance. When I'm like laying in bed in my boxers or something. Those are the people that are my biggest fans.
Before the Slender Man.
Oh, he's laying down. Oh, now he's sitting. Oh my gosh, this is so important to everything. This is so important to our lives. We have nothing better to do than to watch him just sit there. It's silly.
Stabbings with the two girls, really unfortunately stabbed the child. And that caused, a lot of the authors to come forward and put disclaimers on a lot of these rituals. And the author of this one did put down that this one was fictional. So, there's also that too. And the author did come forward and say that this one isn't real. So, it probably isn't if the author himself saying, hey, this isn't real here. But you never know. The devil is supposed to be the father of lies. Maybe he's trying to lull you into a false sense of security or whatnot. But anyway, no devil is showing up here. None of my questions are getting answered. But hey, I get to live for another day. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Much more Will It Kill Me is going. Also more narrations, more video games, all of the big stuff that you guys like. If you want to see more rituals and whatnot, please put them in the comments below or email the submission email, lupuscreepusubmit@gmail.com. And be sure to check out our Facebook, our Twitter, our Tumblr, Brittany's Pitch of a Cold Tumblr, all of that stuff. And like and subscribe. And really, I'm really excited to start off season 7 with, a bigger one like this. Even if, we didn't have anything come up here, it's still just something to be able to come out, on a location, get everything set up here. It's just really cool, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed doing it for you. And thanks everyone for sticking around. And 7
No DDoSing. Jeez.
seasons, that's crazy. I know I say this every time, but I never believe how much we've done and we've grown. It's all thanks to you guys, and I hope to make this one a really good season for you all. But anyway, this is Lupus, and I'm out. And hey,
What are you doing?
tomorrow I was planning on doing a Will It Kill Me.
Hello? He answered, I think. If he calls me back, it's going to show up on the stream, and I don't want him to do that because I can't control the notifications. Hey. Alright, well, I don't feel like leaving a message, so...
And I wanted to ask if I can borrow something.
What?
I need to, can I borrow, like, your guitar?
Why?
Because I need to summon...
No, don't borrow his guitar. You can borrow my drum set. Don't. Just don't. Don't let him borrow it. Don't do it. Just don't. Just don't. Here, I've got the drums. There you go.
Ghost with it?
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Will It Kill Me, the dark music.
Awesome. Doesn't really matter, either one. I don't think the ghost would be picky. Do you mind if I get blood in it?
You guys gotta realize, I'm like Carrot Top. I use everything I can to my advantage. You know, when I'm trying to put on... You know, when I'm trying to entertain you guys.
Why?
Because it's hard. Oh, it's just my own. It's only my own blood.
Yeah, you can use the acoustic then.
Is that the shittier one?
Not really. Why are you filming me?
Because I thought it would be funny. Me coming in and asking, hey, can I borrow your stuff and get blood all over it?
I swear to God.
Okay, I don't believe there's such a thing as a bad guitar. It's either you can play the guitar or you can't play the guitar. Unless the strings are made of plastic.
Alright, so it'll be tomorrow at midnight. I just need, everything quiet and stuff, and yeah. You okay with that? You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Well, I'll go start
As long as you clean it the fuck up.
That's your job.
That's my job now.
Need a few things. First off, you need an instrument. I have borrowed Shannon's guitar here.
Which I had no idea how to play.
And this is going to be our supernatural instrument for our ghostly player. You also need some blood, so you can get that on your instrument. Because I guess
Wow, it always comes down to blood every time. He's got to do some sort of like blood sacrifice. He has to take a little like thumbtack and like prick his finger every time. And he's got to prick his finger and he's got to put a fingerprint on the guitar, so it's possessed.
it's supposed to call the ghost in, like a lot of the usual rituals that involve blood. And you need just plain old piece of paper.
This wasn't supposed to be the roast of Lupus. I came here, to enjoy his content, but now that, Budweiser has opened my eyes up to the truth, like now I see everything for what it is, like one goofy, like, scam,
Pen and a cup of salt water. Now, it does say, I have
Fun fact, salt water dehydrates you, so...
heard different things on a few different sites that you have to use a hawk feather as kind of a quill for it, but I've heard a couple things you can also use a pen. So for this one, we're going to use a pen.
Hey, I tried to call you. I'm over 2 hours into this stream. Did you want to join this? Or did you want to join... Do you want to join this stream, or do you want to join my Saw stream, or did you want to join, like, do a couple clown movies or something? Like, just something like us, like normal people do, I have a rule. I have a new rule, by the way, guys. It's no more than 4. So hold me to that. Okay, it's your responsibility. No, I'm just kidding. I'll join the stream and post music recommendation on Facebook. Facebook. Oh my god, dude. The enemy. Oh. Oh, guys. I don't care if you're playing The Sims 4, but the other one I don't approve of. And frankly, like, even saying that in the chat, you know, curses this chat. So. Okay, saying it twice does double the damage, okay? Yeah, how about you recommend this song? Zuckerberg's Demise. How about you recommend that song to people on Facebook? 'Cause that song is going to be very popular very soon, you know? Just read the news. So, they've actually been saying truthful and honest things lately. I've been keeping up, and they're doing a really good job of doing their job, so.
And to start, you need to get blood on your instrument. So I'm going to use one of these diabetic needles and do that real quick because apparently I can't get this open. It's supposed to just come out. Oh, I have to turn it. That's been so long since I bled myself apparently. Alright, there we go. Oh, I think I just broke it. That's why I brought 2. Okay, so you gotta turn it, and that's supposed to release it, and then you pull it out. I totally just broke it again. Alright, so I just brought the whole box of lenses here. Hopefully I can figure out one of these. I think you just keep twisting, so you just keep twisting it. Okay, there we go. Okay, I did it now. Alright, I hate bleeding myself. Okay, let's do it. I'll just do it right here against his finger. And...
Yeah, he hates doing it. That's why he keeps doing it.
And... that was a little bit of blood. Dang. I'm probably going to need to do this again because there's only a little bit. Let me go rub it on his guitar. Yeah, we're gonna need to do this again. Or we gotta do this more. Let's stab myself a lot more. So I got a whole box of lancets here because I could just keep on keeping on. Alright, the finger will bleed. I'll do this finger. This finger might bleed better. Okay, that one is kind of... Oh yeah, we're getting some more blood. Alright, yay, blood!
It's kind of like when your friend hands you a stick of gum. Like if you go back to... If you're around the age of 30 and you go back to when you were younger, and it's like when your friend would hand you a stick of gum and you take the stick of gum and it snaps and, like, you know, a pin snaps your finger, or a little bit further into the future, like, it would shock you. Like, that's the way Lupus is right now with these little blood things that, like, prick his finger. He's like that.
So I'm just gonna wipe it on here, I guess. I only had a couple drops, but I think between the 2 of these that I did, realize how dusty this guitar is. I'll probably get something, but oh well. Alright, so once you have successfully put blood on the guitar, you also need to write a message to the ghost, asking it to play. And the usual one is, actually, it's not a bad angle, I didn't even plan on that, is, oh, mighty ghost, please play for us. And then you just leave the note with a guitar and the spot that you want the ghost to play in. The room does have to be dark, and it has to be in front of an an open door. Now, the area that I selected is probably the creepiest area in the house because, one, this is a bathroom, and everything crazy happens in the bathroom.
Oh, it's a bathroom. We're all so shocked. Once again, it's the bathroom. He just can't find his way out of the bathroom. I mean, I go to the bathroom a lot, but like he lives in the bathroom.
But behind me here is kind of a little storage place that's underneath the stairs, and admittedly, it's kind of creepy over there. Like if we had a ghost or some kind of monster, it's probably living in there. And so what's really cool about this one is that it actually encourages you, and I believe it's actually a requirement to record it. So I'm allowed to record this one, so I'm hella pumped for it. So what you do is you leave your...
The ghost gave you its consent to record. Yep.
Guitar, your note, in the dark, in front of an open door, and then you go hide while you have a camera set up to film the ghost. Now, at 12 o'clock, you turn your camera on, start recording, you can pull back, and it says to put some headphones in so you can also listen to it. And you go to your hiding spot, and which mine will be just right back here. I'm going to probably keep this curtain somewhat closed so I can see through it. And then from there, you can supposedly watch and listen to this ghost play. Of course, it can be quite dangerous. Now, again, I've heard a few different ways on what will happen if you want to end it differently or if you disturb the ghost or whatever. But it seems like the basic one to end the ritual is to take your salt water, take a nice swig of it, and spit it on where the ghost is standing. And hopefully that gets rid of him because I think the only thing worse than an angry ghost is an angry ghost you just spit on. Now, there's a couple things that could go wrong with this. One is that the ghost can get pissed off and decide to kill me if I interrupt him and don't do the salt water right. Two, afterward, people have reported supposed hauntings, like they'll have dreams of walking down a hallway, seeing this ghost play, and the ghost kills them in the dream. And some have even reported waking up to seeing a knife floating over them, like over where they're sleeping at before it drops to the floor. And then it also comes with a warning that I'm obviously going to break. It says, do not post the video or show anyone else the video that you took of the ghost. Well, I'm obviously going to post it. And if you do, again, the ghost is supposed to haunt you and probably kill you. So that's really it. I'm going to get ready because this has to be done, of course, at midnight. So it's not too late, so I shouldn't be too tired for this. But I'm going to get my camera set up. I'm going to have the camera in here. Our instrument will be against this door that you can partially see. And that's all. So I'll see you guys again at midnight. Okay, creeplings. I am in position. I'm in the little storage area that's next to the bathroom here. I can see right in to where the guitar. Well, I can't really see because it's dark. But yeah, I have my salt water here.
So I said to my girlfriend, let me go back. I said I am debunking paranormal videos. And she said, really? And I said, yes. And she talked about, a little bit about the paranormal. And then I said, yeah, I love the spirits, but I don't love to film them. And she goes on about how she loves The Conjuring. And I said, yeah, I know you'll smack me if you don't watch it soon. And she says, okay, deal. I thought that was hilarious, that she would smack me in the face if we don't watch it.
It is just a few minutes away from midnight. About 3 minutes away from midnight. And you really don't have to do anything else. You just have to get everything set up and then you just wait. So I'm just going to wait here, see what happens. I got my headphones ready to go. My other camera is set up with the night vision. So once midnight hits, I'm going to go in there, turn it on, throw my headphones on, and then we'll wait and watch. And hopefully, or listen, I suppose, and hopefully we'll hear something. And also, that involves me swiging some salt water. Yay. And I have this freaking dark-ass alcove right here where I swear to God, if there's a freaking monster or something, that's gonna be where it's gonna come from, and it's gonna kill me. And I guess it will be on camera, so you'll see me die. I'm just gonna look at it here the whole time. I'm so mad at myself. Anyway, I wanna get ready for this. And maybe we'll have some ghostly music join us tonight. Midnight.
Honestly, like, the scariest thing that's happened all night is knowing that Facebook has been is up and running again, because it was down. I don't have I'm not using Facebook right now, but I still use Instagram a little bit. I read the stories, and I'll heart the first post I see, and that's it. But when Instagram went down, and then I saw the posts that everything went down on Facebook, and knowing that everything that Zuckerberg is going through right now, not that I want to make him the focus of my channel all the time, but like, it pleases me, like, to see his corporate like slaughterhouse go down. So it's like that brilliant woman said on 60 Minutes. You know, she said that Facebook was putting profits over security. You know, they were exposing the people's anger and frustration for gaining profit, you know, instead of putting their safety and security first, which is what they should have been doing. So, you know, the people's safety is more important than making money off of people's angry emotions and manipulating them. Okay? What they should have done is made the Facebook F red and then flipped it upside down. I wait for a while, standing into the dark with the volume up on the headphones. You can hear every little shift in noise in the house. At times I thought I could hear something faintly, musical in the background, but I feel it was more my imagination. After some time with no result, I decided to end the ritual.
Just in case there's a ghost here, you might as well spit up, so
Why is he spitting on
that happened. Okay, salt water tastes really bad. All right, let me flip this so I can actually see. Oh. Alright, creeplings, so it doesn't look like we're having anything for a ghostly musician coming tonight. Now, I still got the saltwater taste because I had that in my mouth the whole time I was back over there, and I've been there a good little while.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me when I was in Texas and I almost drowned in a ditch in the middle of the ocean, and I swallowed a bunch of salt water. Kind of reminds me of Lupus's experience where he was doing a ritual to summon a guitar demon and accidentally put salt water in his mouth.
Pulling it to clean that up later. So anyway, now there are a few different versions of this. Like I said, one, you're supposed to use like a hawk feather and kind of ink as like a quill. One said you need music notes. and a few other ones. Now, this isn't really a bigger one, so there's not a lot posted about it. Everything seems to be, kind of basic, so this could be one of those that just, was made up or anything like that. It's an interesting little concept.
Now you'll have to ask my mom or my dad. Like, you'll have to private message them. They're antisocial, but you'll have to private message them to ask whether it was my mom or dad that saved me when I almost drowned. I actually learned to swim at my dad's apartment complex when I was a kid. I just jumped into the 10-foot water and started swimming. But before that, we had been in Texas, and I was in the middle of the ocean, and I found like a sand trap or something. I don't know, whatever you call it. It was just a hole in the ground that I sunk into, and I couldn't get out. And somebody thought I was joking and playing around, and then one of the other parent, either mom or dad, pulled me out, and saved my life. So that was my experience in Texas. It was a pretty good one.
Especially, this is actually one of the few that are able to film. But I know it talks about people experiencing certain things after doing it, but I haven't read any kind of experiences. I've been looking for them. So I'm thinking that this one is either incredibly new and hasn't really been put to the test a lot, and a lot of people have experiences with it, or I think it's going to be along the lines of a few others where it's just, one of those made-up ritual stories. But either way, it does put you in a creepy mood, especially when you have the headphones on. I think the headphones are the biggest thing on this one because it amplifies all of the sound. So you hear everything that's going on that you normally would just tune out. You could hear in the bathroom, you could hear the dripping of the sink. I could hear me just, shifting slightly in there. But there was a few times I almost kind of thought I could hear some kind of music. So I think it's one of those where it just puts you in that mindset, and then you start hearing things. Kind of similar how I feel to hide and seek alone, where you just get into that position, you start kind of scaring yourself and thinking, well, maybe I am hearing something. Maybe it's not the guitar itself, but something else beyond. But anyway, I'm going to clean up my spit because it's freaking disgusting. And the rest of it here, and Creeplings, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know more rituals you'd like me to do. Be sure to check out our Facebook, our Tumblr, our Twitter, all of that fun stuff. And that's really about it. This is Lupus, and I'm out.
Yeah, so the volume is out of control, first off. But second off, one-man hide and seek, how does that work? How do you play hide and seek by yourself? I'm not even going to ask. Let's just go, I can't do anything else until my moderator speaks up about what we're doing. I don't really know what else to do right now. I really don't want to, we've been doing this for 2.5 hours, so not really sure what else we should do, I don't think, we should either A, watch a movie, or B, try and watch CZ's World, but I don't know if we can get away with watching CZ's World. I don't know how he would feel about that. It's a tough call. I know a lot of people would be interested, but I just don't know if we have the proper clearance to do that. It's not like it would actually stop us from doing it, but it would end in our video getting deleted, so I don't know. shoot. I guess we could swing over to Tubi and see if what's going on over here. See if we see anything we haven't seen before. Unless you guys... Sorry, I just elbowed the Ouija board. But unless you guys just want to watch... Oh, whoops. Humpty Dumpty again. Because I know you're all thrilled for that. So... we don't want to see the...
treatment plan and what's accounting for the fact that you look and feel so great.
Whoa, I didn't give you clearance to talk on my stream. Jeez. The Hills Have Eyes, The Hills Have Eyes, Part 2. The Children of the Corn. Can we get away with children? Clown. That movie's okay. I don't know if we can, I mean, do we want to watch, Clown, maybe? Maybe. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We definitely can't get away with that. Pretty sure there'd be a conflict of interest there. How does Tubi even have these movies? They must have upped their budget. Seriously. I'm actually offended. Oh, the ginger... Oh! I want to see this, but I don't know if you guys can watch it with me or not. A dispensary owner who caters to an array of wacky clients tries to protect a mysterious super strain of a plant that every bad guy in town desires. This is the new one. I haven't seen this yet. I own the whole box set, but I don't own this movie. My box set number is 6 because apparently, like, my lucky number is 6. Like, how unlucky am I that my lucky number is 6? The number that is most dominant in my life is a 6. How crappy is that for me? I don't know if we can get away with watching this. For several reasons, obviously. It's only 45 minutes, which is no surprise. No one's shocked. It's not like we're shocked. Killer Pinata. Okay, seems like a very promising movie. We could rewatch Killjoy 2. Apparently that didn't get any hostility thrown our way. Basket Case got us copyright, which makes no sense. Blood Lake got us copyright, and all the other Puppet Master movies basically got us copyright. Blood Moon would get copyright because Monster got copyright. It's so back and forth, you just don't know. Oh, great, yeah. Jack Frost. Riff Tracks got away with doing Jack Frost, but now Jack Frost has like a tinfoil box set, so now it's worth something to people. So now that it's worth something to people, they're not going to want anybody streaming it. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what the heck to do. Grave Encounters. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know.
We're gonna do those great girly sleepover games.
Oh, and that's where I end it right there. You just summed it all up for me. What? Here, let's watch him lock himself inside of a box full of mirrors. Yeah, that'll be satisfying way to end the stream.
Hello
fellow creeplings, Lupus, Creepus, and
How I feel about being called a creepling.
my good friends, Keegan and C, are here for another Will It Kill Me. And I bet you guys are wondering what this thing is that I just walked out of. Well, this Will It Kill Me is going to be the mirror box, also known as the Devil's Toy Box. Now, this is a fairly simple ritual if you have the actual mirror box. That part wasn't simple, right, Keegan?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I want to give a big thank you actually to Keegan and Scene here, who both built this thing for me, which took a lot of work, because this thing is 100% mirrors. It's mirrored walls, mirrored ceiling, mirrored floor that you can't see, and there's an extra piece over on the side, which is, I guess, our door, which is also a mirror.
Now we're gonna lock him inside.
Not only are they locking me in, they're screwing me in. So
Completely sealed.
yeah, completely sealed. So what the Devil's Toy Box is, just like I said, it's a little mini room that is completely mirrored. And I know that the particular ritual has little particulars about how the box is supposed to be and going in through the roof, but we're making do with what we have. Now, once you have your mirror box, all you need to do from there is go inside with a light source and seal it. And then from there, really, the story didn't talk about what happens inside. It did give a couple of warnings, so I'm assuming it's going to be some really creepy stuff. One warning is that you should not be in there for more than 10 minutes. And it specifically says to have an assistant, which is going to be these two, in my case, to make sure you're not in there for more than 10 minutes, because it described that people, after the 10-minute mark hit, didn't want to leave. So I don't know if I'm going to go in there and see some treasures or some crazy fantasy or something. What I also warned about is that you may end up.
I've almost been watching Lupus Creepus for 3 hours now with the stream. So, if you want to watch the House's October build, we can watch those two movies. But by the way, none of the movies we did got copyright yesterday. So the Creep movies did. Yeah, the Creep movies didn't even get copyright. So. All right. Well, I'm running out of steam, so. I have to refuel my steam, guys. So watch this crappy video while I go do that.
Wanting to get the hell out of there. And it says if you feel the urge to leave, you get out of there. And I don't know whether it's going to be my own mind causing some weird hallucinations, or if Satan himself is going to start reaching through the mirrors and trying to kill me. So either one of those. The problem with that is if something along those lines happens, or if I freak out, I'm getting screwed in. It's not on hinges. This one's not on hinges. It's screws. So if Satan comes for me, Keegan, I guess this would be the first time I've ever heard to say this to you, but please screw quickly. All right, and that's really it. Now, a couple little interesting tidbits I want to add on this as well is that let me actually pull out what it says here, because it's a couple interesting things, such as people not wanting to talk about what they saw inside. It's talking about, should you ever meet a witness, someone who went inside, never trust what they say about their experience, and also never ask them for the time. So I guess after I get out of there, to be like, what time is it, Lupus? It's 25 o'clock. I'm not sure. Maybe Satan destroyed my sense of time. So before I get in there, let's talk to my assistants. So, Keegan, you're going to be assistant number 1. My life is going to be in your hands. 10 minutes. You need to keep track of 10 minutes and get me the hell out of there.
Okay.
Either after 10 minutes or if I freak out.
10:01, I start unscrewing.
That sounds good. All right. So what was it like building the box? I want to hear a little bit about that.
It was more interesting getting the materials than it was actually building it.
I know that you talked to a couple people about what you were doing with it. What did they say?
Everybody was more weirded out that I was building a mirrored box on the inside, not the outside.
Yeah, I can imagine. Zane, you also helped out with this, and
I know I dragged you into a few creepy things. What do you think about this one?
It's just gonna be interesting and kind of cool if something actually happened.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'll be taking a camera in with me, by the way, so you guys will also join me in that. You can hopefully see the creepy stuff too. But Sam, I want to ask you your honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that anything creepy is gonna happen to me in there?
Not really. I just think you're going to become a little bit more narcissistic. But other than that, I don't think anything's going to happen. But if something does, awesome. I'll be running out for the hills.
We'll
you go screwing.
You saved my life.
Don't worry, I put a new battery on.
Okay, good. We can't have that happen. Oh my gosh.
Battery dies and you're stuck.
I'm nervous about this because we just decided about like 5 minutes ago that we're going to screw on the door. So, yep. Alright, well, I guess no reason to delay. We're going to turn the lights off. We'll have a camera out here on infrared. I'll have a camera inside with a flashlight going. So yeah, Creeplings, join me in the mirror box and let's see if it really is the devil's toy box.
How about no?
Alright, Creeplings, we are good to go. So, we have in the dark, I have my flashlight on, I have a camera with me, hope you can see enough of it in here. Alright guys, go for it. So they're going to use a little bit of light to get this screwed in. And, oh, you might need to give me the countdown too. Alright. Okay. Oh wow, this flashlight really does. I'm going to check the time while I'm here.
I thought you weren't supposed to check the time.
I can check the time. I said that I think I should have one too. So maybe I should put a timer on, but you know what, I'm just going to watch mine.
Ready to get screwed?
Yeah, do it, let's do it.
First one, in.
Oh, geez.
You're good.
Alright, so keep track of the time, and I guess we'll just keep quiet. Don't respond to me unless you hear me start screaming, get the fuck out.
Okay.
Alright. It is 8:31, okay. Whoa, that is... Look at that, Creeplings. Down there. Whoa. That is trippy.
Alright. So just to get a perspective of what he's done. He's essentially trapped himself in a room full of mirrors. So what he did was he had somebody he basically stood in the middle of his garage and had somebody build mirrors around him and nail the mirrors in place so he can't leave. It's very intelligent, I must say.
I feel like I'm in a glass elevator. Also really hot in here. I can see why they say not to be in here longer than 10 minutes. I don't even know if I'm going to make it 10 minutes. Because it's hot and there's probably not going to be a crazy lot of air, but I think we have enough. Me and a couple of bugs that got in here. Look at that, Creepus. Look up there. Oh, I can't even barely see. I think that's the coolest though, down there. Yeah, it's seriously hot in here. Hey guys, don't respond. but it is kind of hot in here. So if you wouldn't mind having one of you maybe have like a glass of ice water or something for me when I get out, that would probably be really appreciated. These bugs aren't helping. Wish they didn't get in here for this. Tempted to kind of smush them, but... Well, you can be my mirror box buddies. Welcome, mirror box buddies. This is the mirror box friends. They're stuck in here too with me.
Sometimes I wonder.
Well, the ritual didn't mention anything about having other things stuck with you, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. That's what we do. We roll with the punches here at Lupus Creepus. Thought I heard a sound, but I mean, not the sound of the bugs. Wow, I just love that light blower effect. That's so cool. Yeah. I'm trying to make it the full 10 minutes, but you guys can probably see me think. Making noises outside and scared me. Though I think the ritual said that noises are okay. They don't actually matter. I think it's more the visual. Let me see if I can make it the full 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, actually, I think I've already been here for about 5. No, I might actually make it the full 10. So far, nothing creepy. See if I can see anything, maybe in the distant reflections. You guys see anything? Out there, oh, I see the bugs. See the back of my head. Oh, I see me starting to sweat up a storm in here.
Trying to see if memory is really good.
I know the ritual called also for specific measurements of the box, like it has to be a square, but that's a little more difficult for us to build and get the pieces for. And I think really the big effect is just the mirror imaging. And you can see the top effect there. Let's see if I can kind of crouch down. Gotta take a good look up there as well. This is one that I really don't think I would suggest anybody try because it's like an oven in here. But I'm still good. I'm still feeling okay. Not really feeling faint. I'm just feeling hot. Maybe that's why they call it the Devil's Toy Box, because it just gets hot. It's like you're cooking over in hell. I don't see anything. It looks creepy when I lower the light. Okay, that's creepy. That's a creepy effect. Like, when you lower it, I don't see, like, my features as much, and it just looks like there's just a ton of people just staring at me, and it's fucking creepy. And with the mirror box is the different angles, so it's not just like you're straight on reflection. You get different angles, so it just looks like you're surrounded by people. And that image is actually kind of freaking me out a little bit here. It looks like there's a lot of people, and I have about 3 more minutes. No, I'm gonna do this the whole way through. 10 minutes. But yep, this is. It's just disorientating. Down is actually not so bad because down, it looks crazy because it looks like you're it's almost floating like in an.
So apparently, the advertisements for me are talk with a licensed therapist on Talkspace, or the other one was like these women with gigantic asses. So yeah, gee, thank you, advertisement agency for and sleep, Tempur-Pedic. Thank you for singling me out and being completely wrong about who I am. So thank you.
Elevator shaft, but it doesn't give that same image. You know, I see like myself and a bunch of it's disconnecting. It's disconnecting enough that it's not like you're feeling a bunch of people watching you. Okay, this is still creepy. I just feel like I'm really surrounded. If you are a paranoid type of person, you should not do this. Because it does give you that paranoia feeling. Whew. Okay, come on, we gotta be almost there. I can see why it says, oh my gosh, we still have like at least 2 minutes left. Let's look down. We're gonna look down, creeplings. We're gonna look down at the floor. By the way, I'm wearing socks because I didn't want to put shoes in here. And
the problem is that your phone picks up everything you say, right? And then it uses the algorithm to detect what advertisements are best to target towards you. But the problem is that when you play a YouTube video out loud, it hears everything that the YouTube video is saying. So, you know, it assumes that you're everybody in the YouTube video or something. And so that it uses these advertisements and targets them towards you, but it was the YouTube video you were watching. So anything Lupus said, like Google's going to be like, he must be into recording himself while he's in the bathtub. So now we're going to send a bunch of stuff to him about people in the bathtub. You know, it's kind of like they're sick in the head, if you ask me. And not in the like I feel bad for you way, like they're genuinely they're like murderers or something. So
risk breaking it because that would just add another level of danger. We're all about safety. When we light 100 candles waiting for a ghost to show up, we make sure to keep a fire extinguisher on hand. Whew. Actually, I think the mirror is starting to get fogged up now with my breath or sweat. I hope you guys can kind of see just how hot it is. Try to angle it so you can see just how hot. Looks like the mirror box crew is doing okay. You guys hanging in there, bugs? You're my friends for this. We're in this together. You got trapped in here along with me. Whew. Yeah, I don't think you could really do much longer in this thing for like 10 minutes. Because that heat is starting to get to me. Alright, that's actually about 10 minutes. Keegan, can you open it up?
Still a little early, are you sure?
How much longer do we have?
You have 35 seconds.
Okay, yeah. We'll do the full one. Oh man, look at that. You can't, it's like, that's gotta be my breath. And like my sweat probably accumulated on the mirrors here. On the top too, that's a good, you can really see.
Receive financial compensation for videos. Apparently, the people that are actually supposed to do it.
Okay. I'm actually learned to lose the effect of, everybody watching you because the mirror is getting fogged up, so it's hard to see. I wonder if it's making it more or less creepy. Oh, here we go. My savior. My saviors are here. Yes. Save me. Release me from this hell. There it is. There it is. There we go. Whew. Oh. Okay, creeplings. Oh my gosh, Keegan, Seaton, get over here. Join me on this I know, you guys, it's going to be a little tight here because I moved it inward. Oh, thank gosh, thank you. I'm going to put down the camera in the hell box. All right. You guys probably can't see the two of them. So I moved the camera a little closer. And Keegan's really tall. It seems also tall, but I'm a little shorty. Oh, I'm going to drink this for a second. Oh, thank you. Water has never tasted so good. Seriously. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that experience. So, first off, it wasn't so bad at the beginning. Because, just getting in there, mirrors and all that stuff. It was pretty easy. But just as you're in there, you just see a bunch of yourself just staring off in different directions. Most of you is staring at you. And with the box set up, you get a bunch of different angles, so it really feels like you're just surrounded by people staring at you. And it's a really creepy and unsettling feeling. It's not really that fun. But as it went on and the room kind of started fogging up a bit, that actually went away because it got less clear. The other thing is, just because this is more of a real life sort of thing, is it gets really, really hot in there. I did not realize how hot that was going to get. Now this is, in a garage setting here, and it's somewhat insulated, and we're in spring right now, but we're about 2 steps away from summer. But we're in California, so everything is hot. It's 88 degrees.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream because I'm bored, and I've been entertaining you guys for let's see, let's get a very specific time to back this up with evidence for you non-believers. 3 hours, let's see, 3 hours and 5 minutes we've been doing this now, and I'm fresh out of ideas, and honestly I've been roasting Lupus the entire time, which wasn't my intention, but after 3 hours I think we've about covered everything as far as Lupus Creepus goes, so, which by the way, Lupus is a very tragic thing to have, so thank you for exposing that. Yeah, enjoy it, freaks. If you guys haven't seen my How to Understand 2012 shark movie, watch that one. That one's probably the best of my movie reviews. It's a really cool flask, by the way, with the Grim Reaper on it. Good job. Just trying to get back to my channel. Wow, look at all these amazing videos that can be watched on YouTube Music. Look at this. Look at that. Let's play this one right here. You guys might recognize. Yeah. So you can check all these out on my channel. And for some reason this, I don't know why. Oh, it's because I put this out around the same time. Yeah, see, you don't want to miss out on content like that. So, well. Rannell. Calling all Rannells. Well.
Alright, so I know I'm not starting off on the beginning, but this is a new channel for reasons I feel are necessary, and that's all I'm going to say. So welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy the content I plan on providing to all of you, and finally, let's all enjoy Vampire. It is October, so.
You guys can really tell I've changed a lot. I mean, my tone of voice is the same as it was before, but I'm a little more enthusiastic, I like to think.
I do want to enjoy my October. And I feel...
I just wanted to enjoy my October when I started this channel, and then here I am again, just trying to enjoy my October.
Like I'm cursed.
One time of year where I'm not judged. So.
Every October, like, it just seems like a lot of bad
One
things
time of the year I get judged for not being a freak. Yeah, good for me.
happen. So, be nice to play this game and kind of zone out for a little bit. Probably won't stream too long, but we'll see. Maybe I'll enjoy it. My second playthrough, or my second play of this game, sorry. If you have not subscribed or commented on the video, if you have not subscribed or liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and a like. It would be really appreciated. Well,
I'm not waiting around for him anymore, so.
looks like we're already at 5.
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up!
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up
I want
here,
you not
but...
to use that for your extracurricular activities.
Nurse, this room is off limits, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Make sure the rest of the staff are so informed.
Of course, Doctor. And what about the antiseptics? Or do I inform the staff that you're too busy?
How'd you get that shit-eating grin off your face?
In France, during the war, drug shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The
And use Lysol to treat their wounds.
This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
I think she should wash her hands, for sanitary reasons.
On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Enter the old morgue. Is there any collectibles? That sort of thing? I didn't put that there. There we go.
Okay, thank you to everyone who stuck around for the Lupus Creepus live stream. I greatly appreciate it. If you would like to stick around a little bit further, I think I'm going to stay up a little bit later and continue streaming my first playthrough I did on this channel, which wasn't even my gaming channel. This is my music channel, the one that I'm using right now to stream these videos. But if you want to stick around, you can watch Vampire with me. If not, that's completely up to you. But thank you for your attendance on the stream. It is appreciated. And thank you to Lupus Creepus. I know I roasted you for the majority of the 3 hours that we streamed, but I really do like your channel. I mean, I've been a subscriber since you started with your first video. You know, your Will It Kill Me of Tomino's Curse and your creepypastas, especially the one where you and your dad were hunting together. That one. And you know, I followed along with a lot of your life and what you were going through, so I can understand why you might want to step away from YouTube for a while. So it can be pretty overbearing sometimes when you're trying to balance that out with a normal life, but I don't live a normal life, so I would never be able to compare my life to yours, and I'll never live a normal life. So anyways, thank you to everybody, and I'll see you for Vampire if you're interested. Thank you, and peace and love.